up?
Jake, what up?
Shit.
What's good,
Man,
bro?
what's up, everybody?
Ruger, what up?
What's good? What's good?
What you doing, bro?
Shit, I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's like, hey, it's like Days of Our Lives over here, bro.
It sure is, bro. You picked a hell of a stream to
That's
stop
crazy.
by.
I want to say, dude, Breadwinner Ruger,
What's
fuck
up,
yeah,
my
dude,
man?
you made it
Ruger.
on my stream,
I didn't even
What's-
see you, bro.
dude. It's
What's-
been a minute. What's up, dude?
bro?
What's up, dude?
You already know.
Yeah, damn,
I
it's
had-
good
I had
seeing
a-
you, man. Put a smile on my face.
Hey, let's get 1090's opinion on this. So, like, what do you know who Tony from the Rivera is? I know you're from that area. Do you know who Tony is, though?
Man, I done seen a couple of videos of Tony, but I'm not like deep into this shit. Like I done talked with Zebby and I seen him before. I seen him talking about me, but other than that, like I don't really know too much about him. I know I'm about like 10
Yeah, he
minutes
did a
away
whole-
from where he at though.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's true. And listen, he did a whole live stream on you one time. I think he did it one time, and it was weird because he never did anything like that before. But yeah, I know what you're saying. You know exactly where he's at.
I
this
mean,
a strong
I
channel.
keep that shit so gangster. Like, to be honest with you, like all this internet shit, I've never met somebody in person and ever had a problem. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like people that have opinions or whatever on the internet, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but person had an issue.
Hey,
Never met anybody in person and denied them like a handshake or a picture or whatever. So it's like I don't know what type of time he on. I don't really know what y'all into it about, but I'm sure that if
Hold up,
y'all
quick.
really face to face it would be done and over with. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
That's the thing, Jake. No one keeps the same energy when they're with you face to face. You know what I mean? They got a whole bunch of stuff to say about you in front of the camera, but when you're face to face with them, they're
Just have some WD-40 ready for that wheelchair. That's all you need.
Man, that's just how that shit goes, bro. And at the end of the day, people gotta make their content and people gotta do what they gotta do. But that's just how it is, bro. I never had a negative interaction in person, like in public, and everywhere I go, motherfuckers like recognize me, want to take pictures, want to shake hands. I'm with it every time, bro. Anybody that want to shake my hand, whatever, I'm always there for that. You know what I mean? I've never denied nobody. Unless it's on some like weird shit. I had one incident where I told a motherfucker no because he like followed me to a corner store and I had my daughter with me. That shit was weird. You feel me?
Oh,
But
yeah.
other than that, like if we on some regular shit, yeah, I'm gonna say what's up with you. I'm gonna take a picture with you, all that.
That's what's up, though.
Hey, Jake. So here's something like so I never really got a chance to, because I was so small when this happened, right? I'm still a tiny channel. But I had made a video like 2 years ago when I started, and I had started watching you. So I had tagged you in the video, and then you had went on Instagram and you had taken a screenshot of my channel. Now, after seeing a lot of stuff, because people would send me stuff, I realized you had gotten me mixed up with another dude who was always trolling. He would make I think he made 5 Instagrams trying to hit me up, saying the same shit. Oh, 1090's a snitch, blah, blah, blah. And every time he would send it to me, I would say, send me the paperwork. Let me see the paperwork. So I never obviously got anything. But when I had tagged you in the video was because in Arizona, I had said, I think the title, I think it's still up. It was like, can white boys listen to rap in Arizona prison? So I'm pretty sure you had gotten me mixed up with that dude. But you had went on and you made a post and you posted my channel and you were like, hey, fuck this bitch ass motherfucker. He's fucking trolling me, blah, blah, blah. Hey, bro, check this out. I know you remember it because it was a little while ago, but hey, I literally was getting 5 to 7 death threats almost every day for almost a month. I can't tell you how many people asked for my address. Now, keep in mind, I'm new to YouTube. I don't know that YouTube is Days of Our Lives, right? So I have no idea what's really going on. I've only had my channel like 3 weeks, and I'm getting all this shit. I can't tell you how many dudes asked for my address, and I literally looked up the pedophile that lived 3 blocks from me. I must have gave like 30 or 40 dudes his address.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
I'll say this, right? I'm talking to AZ Ruction, right?
Yeah.
So what happened was I noticed people were making fake Instagram accounts of my homies that was in prison. And they were messaging people asking for money. And they were getting money sent to them. So there was a fake Bimba page, there was a fake Rambo page, Goo page. All of my homies that's, was behind the wall, whatever. And when I found your page, we had like 300 mutuals to the point that you were following mad people. Half of the people, I only follow 500 and something people. You were following half of the people that I followed, including family members. So I didn't even know that. That I stopped following my own family members on Instagram because you were following them.
Hey,
so
see, that's crazy.
What you got going on following my own people? And then at the same time, I seen messages from you, and people were sending me screenshots of messages from these fake profiles. Now, the verbiage of these screenshots was written the same. The way you would type words, the way you would use apostrophes, use this and that, all of it was the same, which made me come to the conclusion that you was the one making the fake profiles and asking people for money, pretending to be my homies.
See, that's crazy. I would that's not something that I would ever do. You know what I'm saying? But now, hey, I'll be honest with you though. Now, after being on YouTube for 2 years, I might not be at 1 million subscribers or 300,000 or 400,000, but I do know how these motherfuckers operate on here.
Yeah, they could type like you.
I've been through it. And
what's up, Big Blue?
You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, bro. Like,
we got the boss of Boston here too. Bonnie Blue Eyes.
Salute. What up?
Hey, we got a little basketball team right here going on.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, 1090's playing center. We'll put Alan Holman at point guard.
Man, Alan, what's up, Alan? I'm a big motherfucking fan. If you
here we go. Here we go.
I told Alan that.
Yeah.
I fuck with Alan.
Yeah, because you remember Domi, right? Did you remember Ryan Rodriguez from
Yeah, I remember his goofy ass.
Alan bodied him, bro. Alan bodied him, bro. And Zebby. Both of them too.
That man tried to tell me that we was in prison together.
Yeah, so you told me
you remember when we was at OCI? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You went to prison 2 years after I left prison. How the fuck was we at the same prison together? What the fuck is? And then I linked up with Breezy in real life, and Breezy like, man, fuck, dude. I don't even fuck with dude like that. So I'm like, this pussy ass motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Domi fucked up a lot of relationships.
He did.
Domi fucked up a lot of possibilities because I had took Breezy shit off my Instagram completely. Every king that I did something with, I took off my channel off of the face of Domi, because it's like, if you representing that nation of people, why would I fuck with anybody from that nation if they ain't stepping in you and saying, hey, yo, bro, like, the fuck you doing? We fuck with bro. So I took all that shit down, you feel me? And then they hitting me up like, nah, it ain't none of that with bro. Whatever, you feel me? So it was like, okay, boom, like, I understand what's going on. But once he hit me up trying to tell me we was in prison together, I was like, bro, you shot out for real. Like, you want some psych meds or something. Something ain't adding up. You gonna tell me we was in prison together. I don't know you for nothing.
Bro, let him tell it. He been in prison with everybody.
That shit, hey, I don't even know, bro. Like, I remember I jumped in one of his lives. I called him Queen Domi and whatever. But I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know what he's going through. I hope that he's able to, like figure out what he's going through. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people that go to prison, it's a lot of mental shit. And if you don't know it when you go in, you're gonna figure it out when you're there. And a lot of people don't take that shit in account, So I feel like he going through a lot of shit, and he got to figure himself out. I don't really hold nothing against bro, but it's like all that bullshit. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Hey, and my OG told me that and I'm just playing. And listen, this is not how I feel. This is how some of the streets feel, right? His charges are not necessarily something that's punishable. Like, he didn't really put hands on the kids. He told the kids to get in the car. Now we all might think that, that is horrible, right? But in the streets, bro, and that's why he slipped through the cracks. It's not really slipping through the cracks. It's like, I don't know.
Nobody give a fuck about that shit in prison. I know people that kill people. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. Don't nobody like YouTube politics is the strictest politics. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to women, when it comes to whatever it comes to, and I understand it from a civilian standpoint, and I understand you shouldn't put your hands on women. I understand everything. But I know people that take life for real. They ain't never coming home. They don't give a fuck about none of that. And when you in prison, that's what it is, bro. It's like the ultimate level is, will you take life? And people in there will do it to you. People in there will kill you. You know what I mean? So it's like the YouTube politics hit harder than the fucking street politics, prison politics. That's just how that shit go, bro. A lot of the times, like, I ain't gonna lie, if you messing with a hood bitch, bro, y'all might fight. That's common in the hood.
You know who Jay Williams is then, right?
Yeah, I know who he is.
So you saw the first episode of the podcast that I'm the co-host on, to where I got asked that question. Now, I got asked the question from, he said, technically speaking, if you're a street dude, is it wrong to call the cops if you see a child getting kidnapped, right? Now, technically speaking, would you say I was wrong? Because I know that I wasn't with my people. You know what I mean? In Arizona, I talk to people who actually, their decisions actually make a difference in your life. If you're involved.
What was your answer to what was the question and what was your answer?
So the question was, technically speaking, if you're a street dude, is it illegal? I mean, not illegal. Is it frowned upon, basically, to call the cops if you see a child getting thrown into a van? And I said, well, technically speaking, yes. But that wasn't my answer on what I would do. I'm just saying, because I would run out and try and help the child. That's my first instinct. But because you're saying how YouTube politics are the strictest, bro, I got eaten up. Thanks. Like you wouldn't believe. Well, I'm sure you do, because you've probably seen thousands of messages.
You gonna get eaten up by the internet. So once you start clicking on their profiles and figuring out who they are and looking at their Facebooks, you like, oh, I'm getting eaten up by a bitch that worked for Geek Squad. Like, you ain't gonna give a fuck about who.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, one thing about it, I never heard a gangster complain about police that are stopping, children trafficking, sexual trafficking. I never heard a gangster complain about that. You know what I'm saying? When you in the streets, bro, it's tit for tat. It's Tom and Jerry. Your job is to get away. Their job is to catch you. But as far as you have an opinion on the police stopping child predators and this and that, man, you don't give a fuck about that. Let them do what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? And if you stop a kid from whatever, that's on you, bro. Now, sad to say, gang politics can prevent you from helping out. Gang politics are gonna make it to the point that you gotta be the motherfucker that steps up. You got to be the person that go and blows dudes' brains out.
Yeah, and
somebody, and
that's exactly
it's a lose-lose situation when you're in the streets, for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like I said, the internet politics are gonna override everything, because it's like a motherfucker gonna look at you like, oh, you willing to tell on somebody, whatever. But at the same time, if they was finna hit a general population yard, it would be y'all's responsibility to kill them.
Well, yeah, hey,
You
because
know what I'm saying?
I'm
So
I'm
it's
a
like
wood
in
I'm
that
a wood from
sense,
Arizona,
you don't
so
have no loyalty to that person. You don't have no nothing. You don't give a fuck if they get locked or not. If you see a kid getting abducted and you intervene and the police show up, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
and
Facts.
and I come from
it's so many situations where
well,
people
they
don't draw a line. People
the
gotta come.
internet twisted it and put it into like a 1 in a trillion chance of something that would ever really happen.
Gang, the internet is undefeated. You didn't know that?
Undefeated.
All
The
the time.
internet
All
is fucking
facts.
feeded.
Facts.
Like Peasy said, you can't win with this internet shit.
The most gangster motherfuckers are gonna be on the internet, and then when you look at a picture of them, you like, bruh, you work at Target,
Work at the
and
hot
I'm
dog
listening to what
stand.
the fuck you saying. You ain't never been in the streets. Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
I'm
I think
listening to you.
the funniest
Shit
thing you
don't
said
even make
was
sense.
the funniest thing you said was who they say I told on Danny Phantom and Casper the Ghost, bro.
You
I
know what
love
I'm
listening to
saying? Like, bro, I'm getting chastised for lying to the police. Like, fucking lying to the police ain't a charge in itself. You fucking up a whole investigation. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, we covered that.
you can't win. And people don't want you to win, especially when you start blowing up. Like where I'm at, you know what I mean? Like I'm up like 900K, whatever. I don't really give a fuck, bro. Like people be talking to me and asking me like, yo, what's this like? What's it like to make how much money you making? What's it like to have how many subscribers you have? And I'd be like, you ever play Grand Theft Auto? You ever seen how much money you got in the game? That's how it feel to me. Cause I'm not spending it. I'm not fucking, Rolls Roycing it and this and that and fucking, so it's just stacking up, but I'm still the same me. Everybody that meets me in person, like, yo, you humble. Like I felt like you was gonna be Hollywood.
Same
A
old.
lot of people don't even take the chance to talk to me and understand who the fuck they talking to see what type of vibe I'm on. You know what I mean? They just like, oh, he this and that, and he must think he's this, and it comes with a whole lot of bullshit. And then when people vibe with me and talk with me, they're like, yo, I fuck with you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's facts for real. That's exactly what I said.
Crazy, bro. The internet is undefeated. They'll make you think this and that. They'll mislead you, whatever. Nobody wants to see anybody prosper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
if there's a drunk driver that hits you, right? Hypothetically, and you and you chase him down, right? You chase him down, and then what do you call the police or what?
What, like Pino? You bringing up the
Yeah,
Pino situation,
that boy Batman for real. I ain't gonna lie, like when I was living in the hood, my car got hit by a car and it fucked up the whole side of my shit. I had a Honda. And it was the first car I ever bought. It was a 2018 Honda Accord Sport. That was the first car I ever bought. I loved that shit, right? It was red. And dude sideswiped the fuck out of my shit. And when my neighbor came and told me, I was like, fuck, because, I'm not going to call police about it, whatever. I'm going to just have to take the L. And dude actually sat outside, and we swapped information. And I had to file a report. He had to file a report, and insurance handled everything. You know what I mean? But if somebody was to like burglarize my house or burglarize my car, I'm not going to call because that doesn't mean I'm getting my shit back. That just means you getting punished. And at that point, it's like using the police as a form of revenge. Like, I'm not going to get my shit back. I'm not going to get my money back, but they're going to bam you and they're going to make you do time. That's not doing nothing for me. You know what I mean? Hopefully you find out through the streets, like, who the fuck you actually robbed, and then you like, damn, I really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I robbed 1090 Jake. I broke into his shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, homie, I could have gave you advice to the guide path on how to make legal money, but instead you went and did some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, bro. People really just be asking hypotheticals and trying to like, oh, would you tell in this situation? Would you tell in this situation? Motherfucker ain't trying to tell on nobody. That shit don't benefit nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fall into that trap.
But at the same time, we pay for the police. So, I mean, I'm not a street guy, so I don't know all the rules and whatnot. But in my opinion, I think we pay for them. So why don't we use them? It's like, buying a car and not using it, right? We pay for the cops. So
Man, listen, I'll say this and stamp it and say it again. I'm not against police cracking down on child traffickers and kidnappers and all that shit. I'm not against that. If I was in the street doing something I'm not supposed to, it's Tom and Jerry. Your job is supposed to catch me. My job is supposed to be to get away. If you catch me, I'm caught. That's it. Other than that, I don't really give a fuck. And at this point in time, I'm blessed enough to not have to do anything in the street to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to do shit. I'm not in the streets right now. I'm not doing nothing right now. I do YouTube videos and make mad motherfucking money. I don't do nothing. But I'm not Hollywood at the same time. And that's where the double-edged sword comes into play. I'll pull up on people in hoods that I would pull up on before the fame. But when I pull up on them now, they try to twist it like, oh, he trying to look a certain way, or he trying to get a certain image of this and that. It's like, nah, this is what I was doing before y'all even knew who the fuck I was. You know what I mean? So, like, even that type of shit will get used against you. But other than that, I'm not doing nothing that'll jeopardize what the fuck I got going on to begin with.
Definitely.
Are you still in the gym?
You said what, bro?
Are you still working out? Are you still in the, because King AK-47 on? He said that you've been steady in the gym.
Nah, facts. I be fucking with the boxing gym and the regular gym.
Shout out to King AK, Ohio in the house.
Shout out my boy, man. I fuck with
Ohio in the house, baby.
I fuck with Seti Nash, all them boys. But yeah, I still be in the gym, bro.
Do you plan on doing like any expedition fights?
I mean, not at this point, because it's like I got mad people that's willing to bump, but it's like
the King of Rhode Island.
Yeah, no, I'm not even talking, bro. Shout out to him, because it's like he was talking mad shit about me, and then once we got on live together, we came to a common understanding. And honestly, that's like what happens with everybody that talks shit about me. They'll say this and that, and then once we speak, it's like it's respect. But what's fucked up is the internet will be like, oh, he folded, or oh, he tucked his tail. Nah, it's just like a motherfucker speaking to another person, and we get a mutual respect. I don't got nothing against, bruh. But at the same time, he don't got a platform big enough to fuck with what I got going on. So it's like, if I'm finna box or I'm finna whatever we finna do, you gotta get somebody that's mutual, because it's like, no disrespect, homie, but I can make $100K off a fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
More than that.
So it's like, why would I just pick anybody to do this with? I understand it's a come up for you, but I'm looking for the come up for me. If I'm gonna take the time off to really work out and get with some I know some trainers out here. I really be in dog ass gyms. I don't be in no bougie ass gyms. I be in gyms where people are getting beat the fuck up and sparring, bleeding and all of that, like real ass boxing gyms. Because they're fucked up in ghetto. So it's like, I'm not trying to have an exhibition match with somebody where I'm not making them.
Yeah, of course. And I get it. You know what I mean? Because I was supposed to be fighting Crip Mac coming up this year, and with me, like, for me, I don't gotta have a beef with somebody to make a bag. You know what I mean? Like, right. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you know what I mean? I know what you mean.
No, it's just like it's gotta make sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Everybody's been like, yo, why you don't do the rematch with Pino? And it's like, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. You guys are on two totally different levels.
Yeah, he doesn't have a following. He doesn't this and that. And we could have did it right the first time. So the fact that you did it, however you did it the first time, that's on you. And that's something that you're going to get contradicted about. Not me, because I stood outside ready for whatever.
The first time, you guys could have really made a bag on that.
Bags. Man, honestly, bro, I wasn't even thinking about a bag. I was just excited to let's do this shit. It wasn't even about a bag. It's like, you know, I hear you. Everybody on YouTube talking about they gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for real. I done been in dorms where I wasn't even welcome, where no Bloods was allowed to live at. Let's
he
do
got
it for real.
got an item his first time fighting you. If you guys fight again, you should be able to have an item because the first fight obviously wasn't fair. If they're gonna do another fight, like, come on, man.
I mean, it ain't even about being fair at this point. It's about how much bread is somebody
Right.
willing to put down. You know what I mean?
So
And
what
Yeah,
what
you'd be
would you
crazy
say?
to
I'm
chance
not
something like
even
that.
gonna lie, New Age. I'm not gonna act like we friendly and shit. You be instigating a lot of shit.
Here we go.
At the same time,
I was waiting for
I
it.
know.
Hey,
when Domi posted your address, you was in my DMs like
Yeah.
you was saying it like, yo, bro, I don't want no smoke, I don't want this and that, and you hit me up, and I was like, yo, bro, why the fuck you telling me this and that? And when a motherfucker
Yeah.
post your
Oh.
ad, you acting scared, like you acting like that shit
Fucking
ain't-
New
that shit
Age.
ain't
What the
cool, bro.
fuck?
But listen.
love
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. There was certain things getting said in my hood and certain things coming back to me. So I felt like I was gonna go a step ahead and try to, And honestly, dude, in that period, yeah, bro, it was a lot of clout chase. It was a lot of, Now we're, over here we're professional as hell. Now we're keeping it, you know what I mean. But hey, if you think you need to run a fade with me, friendly fade with me on that, bro, or whatever, you can do that too. But at the end of the day,
we don't gotta run no fade or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, that shit not cool, bro.
so
Because
hey,
when somebody posted your addy, you was like, man, there's kids in this house, there's this and that. I respect all that, bro. I never flame no house up that got kids in it. I never whatever, right? We civilians, whatever. We trying to sound good on YouTube. But in all actuality, homie, it's like, if you don't start no shit, there won't be no shit. If you never started that shit with Domi, that shit would have never progressed into what it got into. And then once, he got your addy, you was like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm this and that. And it's like, you can conduct yourself in a certain way on YouTube where you don't have to, apologize and this and that. Like, you can conduct yourself from a certain standpoint. You know what I mean?
Hey, well, 1098. So real quick, what is the dollar amount? So let's say somebody doesn't have the same subscribers as you, but what is the dollar amount that'll get you being like, all right, yo, I'll do something with you. You know what I mean?
Man,
or does it have to be solely not just the bag, but does it have to be a certain thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you got somebody who's got like 300,000 subscribers.
Man, fuck the subscribers. If somebody say, look, I got 100K for you to bump Mike Tyson, I'm bumping. I don't give a fuck who win. You got 100K from me? Because it's like, homie, respectfully, I don't went from making 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60,000 a fucking month. You know what I mean? So if I'm finna take the time off to be nonstop training, let's say we do a fight in a month or 2 months. All right, well, I want what's equal to those 2 months time off. And
So
plus
Jake is saying that he's worth more than a Jelly Roll contract?
Mike Tyson, man. I'll take more than 100K.
So if you talking about you got 100K to bump, I don't give a fuck who it is. We finna bump.
This dude says he's
I mean, fuck, Mike Tyson, man, I gotta get a little more money out of that. I'm gonna get fucked up.
And I mean, I'm just looking at it at the standpoint.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
When I did my no jumping interview, that's the biggest interview they got in recent times. That shit hit 4 million. That shit went crazy.
Is it bigger than?
I know what my name draws, and at the same time, if there's conflict, it's gonna draw even more. But if I'm taking time away from everything that I normally do, I'm gonna expect to cut a check for that. You know what I mean? Because if I can regularly make that in 2 months, I'm expecting for you to go above and beyond to add that up. And I don't give a fuck about win, lose, draw. It's for the fans at the end of the day. If they want to see somebody fight, I don't give a fuck who it is. If the money right, a motherfucker gonna do it, bro.
Now, what if you guys have around the same subscriber amount?
Subscriber amount don't really mean shit to me because it's really about how much are we getting to go out of our way to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. But if you guys can both make content,
time, and that's what takes. If you finna train for the fight, you got to put in time to train for the fight. So it's like,
But that's
if I'm
all
putting in
content
time
as
to do
well,
this
right?
and I'm taking away time to do that, I want to make sure that the outcome is worth it.
But
The outcome is
that's
income.
but that's content as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
right? Because I think a lot of people would want to see what 1090 Jake is doing, training for the week. What is he eating? What is his workout? What's his training like? And then vice versa for the other dude. So
No,
that's what I mean.
100%. And I've thought about that, but at the same time, homie, it's like with the type of content that I do,
Right.
you can only reveal so much.
Yeah.
You can only show so much.
Yeah.
Because the type of content that I cover, whether somebody's getting exposed or somebody's this and that, you know, they got a bag behind them. And anybody can crash out and make something, you know, whatever. So it's like, I got to be smooth on locations. I got to be smooth on where I'm working out at, what I'm doing, what I'm this and that, because somebody going to try to make a move. You know what I'm saying?
Now, can you give us an idea though of what, like, okay, so like when you're at 1 million subscribers, because you're at like almost 1 million subscribers of legit subscribers. And when I say legit, I mean because you have 1 million, you still get 250,000 views, etc.
Yeah.
You know, there's other dudes that have that, but they only get 20,000,
I say
30,000
take
views. So
that
what's your popularity like? When you go somewhere, does 1 million subscribers of real legit subscribers, does that really change your life that drastically? Like when you go to the store, is it different for you?
Man, gang, I'll be honest. Once I did my no jumper interview, everywhere I go, I get recognized. It don't matter where it's at. The gym, the fucking Starbucks, the fucking Walmart. It don't matter where I'm at. Somebody sees me and they're like, yo, what's up? And that's why, you know, I'll say it again. In real life, you know what I mean? Like, I be having mad people. Like, when I got my, hang on, let me see. I'll put my piece.
that going. I think
Y'all can see me?
Yeah, that ceiling's crazy.
How do I reverse the camera?
oh, you can't on
think you can.
StreamYard.
You gotta flip your phone.
Y'all can see it?
Yeah, that shit's lit.
Yeah.
Man, even when I got that bitch built, motherfuckers was like, yo, bro, like, I'm a huge fan, da-da-da. Let me take a picture with you. I'm like, man, what's up? Let's get it. You feel me? Like, everywhere I go, motherfucker know who I am or want to take a picture or want to whatever. And I always take that time to acknowledge that person for rocking with my channel, for fucking with me. Like, I real deal appreciate that shit, and I let them know that in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's crazy because I get a lot of hate. I've had hate from you, AZ Ruction. I've had hate from, I feel like, New Age Plug. But when I'm in person, bro, I've never had a negative interaction. I've always had people come up showing love, wanting to take pictures.
So how tall are you?
Whatever. How tall am I?
Yep.
I'm like 6 foot 6'1", depending on what sneakers I'm wearing.
Okay, I hear you. All right.
What, you want to know my weight too? I'm like 300.
Cause I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of people say you're like 6'4".
That's what I thought. You were taller.
That's Pino capping. Cause Pino wanted to cap to y'all to tell y'all, oh,
I don't watch this shit, bro.
I needed this to do this. No, I ain't no fucking 6'4", bro. Me and that motherfucker were like the same height when we met.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't no 6'4", bro. I'm like 6 foot 6'1". I got one of them slanted ass heads, so you know it depends on which way I'm standing.
Well, that
You still cool with K-Frog?
And he said that you were taller than
still
what
cool
you
with K-Frog?
Yeah, I'm cool with K-Frog.
What?
Shit, I almost got an Airbnb in May and Dave East.
I talked to Frog the other day.
Hey, so what do you think about the Frog? And so I'm the next guy that came after Goofball. What's his name? I made videos on him too.
J-Rock Talk a Lot.
J-Rock Talk a Lot. You know, hey, that's how you know somebody be watching your shit right there. J-Rock talks a lot. What's your opinion on that situation?
Because
you know how they fake the whole.
Know what situation
they fake that whole fight thing, right? That whole beef, and then K-Frog. That was pretty much the end of J-Rock. was
Well, this was the thing, right? Like whatever K Frog used against J Rock is what I sent him. And when the whole thing about J Rock and Frog fighting came up, at the same time they were talking about me and TK fighting. And I told Frog, like, look, TK's small. TK ain't big. I'll take the fade with J Rock and you fade TK, and we'll do it like that. Cause J Rock like my height, you feel me?
right.
He like 6 foot or close to it. So I was like, you know what? I'll take the fade with him, and then you bump TK, and we do it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I mess with TK. So are y'all still cool, or y'all like fell out?
He sent away.
Nah, me and TK fell out completely. Like that was a real fucked up predicament, bro. When it's like when it comes to this prison shit, a lot of people ain't able to understand it unless they've been there. Me and TK was close in prison. I fucked with him, even though he was in a different gang, a different organization, had different views on things. Like he wanted me to be in his gang. He wanted me to be an Unforgiven. And I'm like, yo, homie, I respect it, but I'm blood. Like I came in here blood, I'm gonna leave blood. Like that's what it is. But I fucked with him, and if he got into it, anybody, I had his back, you know. And we had a real solid ass relationship in prison, like none of no gay shit, but like on some bro shit. And
Right.
when he came home, he changed. Money changed him. Fame changed him. Like I can't really say money changed him because he was never really making money, but the fame did it to him. And when it came to the rumors about him with the animals and this and that, I knew
Yeah,
the
that's
truth
crazy.
behind everything. I knew it all. I knew what really went down. And people were asking me like, yo, did he really kill a dog? Did he really kill a cat? Did he really? And I'm just like thinking in my head, like, I know people that kill people. Never mind animals. I know people that kill people in real life.
Yeah.
I don't give a
He
fuck about a
seemed
dog.
crazy
and a
for
cat.
real.
But what never got put out was the fact that I was trying to get him help. I was trying to tell him where he could go to get help. I even recommended a program in Boston that I went to. Like, yo, homie, you could come up here and get help, bro. Motherfuckers could really take care of you up here, and you know, it'll be a different situation. And you got to think, he got sentenced to 10 years as a jit. So it's like he did what he did, and then I guess in another state he beat his sister to the point that he broke her bones and this and that, and he got sentenced to 20-something years. And it's like this a real deal thing in my life, bro. In my life today, just today alone, I got hit up about some shit that I didn't want to hear. About somebody did some shit that's gonna cost them the rest of their life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't put everything on the internet. And it's hard to be the one that's succeeding. It's hard to be the one that's making the money and living in the fire ass spot and got all the this and that and the cars and the hoes and whatever. It's hard to be that person.
Oh yeah.
Because you got to have conversations with people that it ain't working out for them. Even though that we came from the same environment, we did the same things together, we went through the same struggles. You know, it's like Alan talk about, you know, he's a vet, you know what I'm saying? And it's like with me and my homies, we went through a lot of shit together, and all we had was each other. Whether we getting cut, stabbed, beat by the police, whatever, all we had was each other. And that bond is strong as a motherfucker. But when we become free, it adds different things to the friendship. Now you got females, now you got finances, now you got a whole lot of things that we didn't have to deal with when we was inside of prison.
Right.
And that caused a lot of bonds to fall apart, and it's fucked up. You know, like people talk about PTSD. Like you asked me about Jay Williams. One of the first things I remember about Jay Williams is he was saying I was fake. Oh, 1090 Jake ain't real. He ain't been through that shit, this and that. And it was a video where I was talking about having nightmares about the shit that go on inside of prison. And later on, he made a video saying, you know what? I take that shit back because I'm starting to have nightmares too about that shit. I'm starting to think about that shit. I'm starting to go to
Well,
sleep and
He's
waking up sweating about that shit. And
Yep.
it hit different when
yeah.
you've really experienced it.
Hey,
You
I
can't fake trauma. You feel me?
I smoke
Yeah.
I smoke weed as much as I do because I don't gotta have like dreams and nightmares of things. You know what I mean? Because when you smoke weed, you don't dream like that. I don't sit there and have regular. I couldn't tell you what I dreamed about last night,
Bro, I have the
and I'm cool
craziest
with that.
dreams that I stopped smoking, bro. The
If I smoke weed, bro, I'm paranoid as fuck.
Nah,
Oh, I am. I'm the same way.
I'll start looking at everybody in the room I'm in like
Yo.
you trying to kill me.
Hey, look, I was in the same pod with a dude. I won't put his real name out there. I'll put his nickname out there, but we called him Brains. All right, like this is a wood, so, you know, and it's crazy to say it sometimes, but he was a solid wood, right? So, but his crime was when the cops showed up, he was sitting Indian style eating the brains of the dude he just domed.
He was saying crisscross applesauce.
Crisscross applesauce, sitting next to the brain sauce, eating that shit with a fork. So we called them Brains. These are the type of neighbors that I had. These are the type of dudes that I would break coffee with in the mornings, and at night they would give me coffee or whatever we're doing. These are the same dudes that I played hundreds of games of chess with. Hundreds and hundreds. Even in Supermax, we just called out the numbers 64 to 24. Boom. Take that off. You know what I mean? I play, you know, so, you know, it's definitely different.
I was locked up with a dude that took out his wife, and after he took her out, he tried taking himself out, and he put a shotty to his chin, and it didn't do the job, but it took majority of his chin off. And he walked around. He had a whole, like a big skin graft, and he just had this big lump for a chin. And he just walked around with a rag, and he just drooled all the time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nobody wanted to be around that dude. It was nasty.
Can I ask a question off topic though?
Yeah.
You know,
go ahead, Al.
we're talking about Cave Frog, right?
Yes, that's my cousin.
I know you guys probably can't. How the fuck did that dude get a machete in fucking prison?
Yeah, no. Oh man,
I seen his video. Like, what the
Some
fuck?
questions
It
you
was
don't
a
ask,
real
Alan.
machete. Get that in there.
Yeah, that's.
You don't have to
Gardening?
answer that. It's pretty disgusting.
No, it's gonna be like
lawnmower.
He could have been on a crew that was working like gardening or
Lawnmower.
Because that's what you actually and it could be a lawnmower blade. That could be a lawnmower blade that they made into something. But I mean, machetes are used for gardening, taking out weeds.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you.
Hey, hold on. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who's that at the bottom?
Who, me?
Genghis.
In the white prison sweater.
That's Genghis.
That's a Nike, baby. Come on.
He made the video about me, ain't it?
I think
Yes.
Little one.
No. I don't think so.
Nah.
Not a bad one.
Was that him or was that somebody else that made the video about me?
When?
A good one or a bad one?
Nah, it wasn't bad. It was good. It was like relating to the shit that I went through.
Yeah, he kind of did that. Yeah, he touched on it.
Whenever I was
that was him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, hey, I salute, homie. Real shit. I salute.
Thank you, brother. But I do have to. Yeah, whenever I salute.
I salute, bro. I watched that video. I salute, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Jake got the memory of an elephant. He don't forget shit.
Man, I don't forget. I don't forget nothing. Hey, listen, this shit gets so gangster. Hey, Ronnie Blue Eyes.
What's up?
You know, I know shit. I don't even know if you're your cousin or your nephew. You know who Benny is, right?
Oh yeah, I know a few. I already know. Yeah.
I'm talking about Benny. Ben.
Yes.
Benny and the Jets.
My brother.
Yeah, I played football with him for the Everett Huskies.
Hell yeah. I know you got.
Man, listen, I know who your people is for real. Like motherfuckers ain't even know. I know who your fucking family is for real.
Yep, I already know you got family Malden there. I salute.
Man, listen, we used to play up in Granada Highlands and go hang out in the motherfucking projects down there in the Linden Projects after school. I went to fucking Salem Wood Middle School.
From Newland Street Projects.
Yeah, so we know the same motherfucking people because Benny used to play for the Everett Huskies. We went down to Florida to play in the Nationals.
Yeah, it's my younger brother. He's a beast, bro.
Yeah. He know who the fuck I am. He know who my cousin is, all that.
Hell yeah, salute.
See, people don't be knowing this shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. The only reason I ain't fuck with you is because you made a video saying you was gonna be in a movie and it had Whitey Bulger in it, but your people was like, oh, Whitey Bulger's a rat, you can't be in that movie. And you was like, all right, fuck it, I ain't finna be in it.
Yeah, that was
but
the
at the same time, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Black Mass.
Right, but at the same time, you was fucking with Pino, and I'm like, how the fuck? Why the fuck he fucking with Pino? He ain't gonna do the movie.
I wasn't fucking.
Who?
I wasn't fucking. I was trying to get him on the YouTube Streets podcast, and then me and AZ talked about it after the whole rat thing. I cut him off, you know what I mean? But at first, he was showing love with my music. The 23-1 lockdown interviews, I was fucking with everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, there's a video of Ronnie even clowning him and Smoked a Neutron. They always play him like on the live with both of them like 2 years ago before the snitch allegation.
Man, hey, listen. As far as Smoke the Neutron go, I was on the yard when he popped somebody, bro.
I was just gonna ask you about him.
Listen. I was on the yard when he fired somebody up. Like, I didn't know too much about bro. I ain't fuck with bro because we was in different circles, but we had a mutual homeboy. You feel me? Like, nobody was fucking with him. Nobody was taking his shit. But I was on the yard when he fired somebody ass up. So it's like, you know, people can say what they want because paperwork came out showing that he had whatever. He got snitched on. He snitched, whatever. But I was there when he fired somebody ass up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hey, bro.
It is what it is.
Well, Alpo was alleged about that life too.
Check this out.
I mean, there's a lot of people that's about that life. You know what I'm saying?
I got
hey, you could die from a snitch. That's all I'm saying.
Coming out here real soon. This is kind of relevant too, because 1090's on the panel and he made a video about it. These FBP Mo, that FBP Mo situation.
Mm-hmm.
I done tapped in with these fools. I'm back, like actually talking to some of my homies, some of the fools from both sides of the situation, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of new shit coming out. I got videos.
You're doing a great job, bro.
I got videos of the first situation that happened. I got the news stories from like 4 years ago, the first murder that happened, and then the whole timeline of how everything happened and why it happened, and actual reasons why people were getting hit. I got all that.
Good shit, bro.
Give me like a week.
Hell yeah.
And a half, maybe.
Give me like a week, maybe even 5 days.
That's why I wanted you to come up. I saw you drop that in the comments.
You seen I've been on that FBP Mo shit for.
Hey, yo, you seen Debbie cleared up that old fake paperwork shit, right, Jake?
Yeah, me and him been talking.
Nah, yeah, I know. I've been in contact with bro.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
Yeah, he did some work, bro. He made me have to retract the video because.
Well, because I privatized the video too that showed the paperwork, but I didn't see that last piece until later on. So I ended up privatizing the same video that I had. You know what I mean? So what's your take on that?
I mean, I think the whole situation is just crazy in itself because it's like, for one, I didn't even remember the incident happening until it like came out.
Yeah,
because I was like, that ain't even a case. Like, that ain't a case that I had. That ain't no, you know what I'm saying? And like, I had one of my co-defendants who was actually involved in my case, not the one that snitched on me, but somebody else. He started hitting people up on my behalf, and it's like, I was holding bro down while he was in prison, and then when he came home, he ain't say nothing to me. Like, I don't think he knew the level of like fame that I had. So it's like he didn't really know how far up I came, but he just stopped fucking with me when he got out, and I looked at that shit like it was flawed. But he started reaching out to people on my behalf, like, "Hey, yo, like I was doing dirt with bruh. We was doing all type of shit, and he ain't never say nothing about nothing." So I'm just viewing this shit like, I know what the fuck I did with the BB gun. I know why the fuck I had a reason to go in the house to begin with. You know, like her room There's just so much shit that don't even make sense. Her room, that
Hell
was her
yeah.
room, wasn't even a bedroom. It was a garage, bro. And they turned it into a bedroom. So it's like when you sitting in a living room, you're not even facing the street. You facing the
From
next
jump,
house.
that whole shit sounded like sketchy. You know what I mean?
The whole
Can I ask you this
shit
though?
sound retarded, bro. And it's like,
You
you
know?
honestly think that if I did something against somebody that they wouldn't be fucking raising their fucking hand right now? Like, oh
Hey, can
yeah,
I
I'm
ask
the
you
one who
this?
did this.
Hell
I'm the one
yeah.
who
Hey,
did that.
did you have to tell your aunt now, like what happened, and what was that conversation like? Like now that you know what I mean, the real story.
Man, I hit my aunt up. I was like, yo, you remember when I shot out the window with the BB gun? Cause she didn't even know I shot it out. She was
That's what
like,
I'm
yo, I
saying.
remember.
That's
She was like,
crazy.
I remember calling the police about the situation. I'm like, yeah, I'm the one that shot it out, but people trying to say like I snitched and this and that, and she's like, what the fuck? So she's the one that went to requesting all the information behind the case. She requested the full report. She requested this, that, and third, and then she's sending me the copies after she get it, because she's the victim in the case. So I'm getting the unredacted paperwork where it doesn't have nothing blocked out, and it's her name, where she was born at, where she was this and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like none of the shit saying somebody got arrested existed, and that's what didn't make sense the whole time. And she was like, "That's got to be fake." And I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm just trying to get every motherfucking piece of paper involved in this shit to figure out what's what. Because even if it ain't fake, even if two people did get stopped at first, if they got released after the fact, I don't feel like he gonna put it out there. I don't feel like he gonna tell somebody two people got released after the fact, whatever. You feel me?
Right.
But she did all that she could do, and the lady straight up told her, "Yo, that shit don't even exist."
You
So
know?
I'm like, what the fuck?
So
And then he
somebody
talking
must
about
have
he got
told.
a 911 audio. How do you get an audio of some shit that didn't even make it into the Hillsborough County courts?
So
Because
was
I
that
live in
Now,
dude?
North
Was that
Tampa,
dude
that
with
was
the Richie
controlled by
dude?
Tampa Police Department, not by the sheriff's office.
did you
So how are
know?
you getting shit from the sheriff's office if it never went to the sheriff's
Now,
office?
did you know that on Pino's live? Because off Jump Street, Zebby was standing up for you off top. You know what I mean? Pino wanted it to be one thing so bad, so bad. Like it was almost painful to see him get so excited, right? But did you know that you were on a phone call with? Because the
Nah.
dude kept like, so he had you on a phone call on the live, but
Sneaky.
it
Fuck.
felt like you didn't know you were actually on a live. Did you know you were on the live?
Nah, I didn't know that. So I hit bro up and I told him I got a meeting or whatever. And really all it was Geek Squad was finna bring my TVs and my PC. Like I dropped like 14K on TVs and computers and shit for my new setup. So it's like I told bro I had a meeting and he was like, all right, cool, hit me up when you free. So I hit bro up. I had no idea I was being recorded and none of that shit. And you know,
And
I
that
mean I
shit's
ain't gonna mad
corny,
at they
bro. That
shit because
shit's corny.
I feel like what they tried to do was they tried to see if I would say something and then say something else. But the whole time I kept saying the same shit. The story never changed. So it's like y'all try to catch me in a lie some shit, but ain't none of that shit come true. You know what I mean? Like y'all acting like y'all was gonna get me begging like, yo, bro, please don't post this.
Right.
I mean, I
Yeah.
told him straight up, like, hey, homie, I wouldn't spare you. I don't expect you to spare me. If you find anything on me, bro, it's fair fucking game. Do
Yo,
whatever the fuck you gonna do.
you
Yeah.
know?
You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't spare your bitch ass, so I don't
Hell
expect
no.
you to spare me.
So was
And
that dude from like the Richie dude that you like exposed?
you
Or
said
like
what?
Snitchy
what
Richie. Snitch.
yeah,
Don't call him
like
boss.
you I
Man.
swear
Call him
you said
Snitchy.
like after you exposed that Richie dude, like then like he came out. Like if it was his
Yeah, but
people
that
or
dude
something.
spins steady making videos. What makes it weird for me is him making the fake paperwork. It took one day when Zebby exposed that there was nobody arrested on the first live with Pino. The dude
You
all of a
know?
sudden had that other paper. And that's where the red flags came from immediately with Zebby, and he went on, you know.
Yeah, because he tried saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna make I'm playing chess with him," and I'm like, "Bro, you're saying like now we're going on lives and he's saying like, yo, I had to get it mailed to me, I had to wait for it." Like, bro, I was on the live with you. Like I don't think he realized every other live we went on. I don't think he realized that I was the one that was on the first live with him. That's what I think he kept tripping up and saying shit that didn't add up.
Hey, but to be honest, from Jump Street, you were already saying like, you were already saying certain things. Like you were already questioning Pino, and Pino would look like kind of look at the camera like, "Why don't you agree?" type look. You know what I mean?
Bro, I tell you that whole thing was rushed. When I got on there and really saw the paperwork and saw that it was a BB gun, I was like, man, what the fuck is this? And then it was just downhill from there. I'm like, this dude's he purposely the news dude, whatever his name is, crime, whatever. He purposely kept reading the police officer thing until my bad. He kept reading the police officer part until it said that they weren't found. You know what I'm saying? And he would stop right there. That's why I had to tell him read the whole.
Reach is a toothbrush.
Yeah.
Reaching.
Well, dude,
Jake,
I don't
you
know.
there?
Y'all just did a count with me. Remember being counted in the joint?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. I think I closed it by accident.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to know the connection between Boston Richey and that fucking unspoken crime. Like what made I just don't understand the connection.
Well,
there, you know.
Do you here's what I'm thinking is like, so now that you have in a way 1090, you've already kind of delved into the music aspect, right? So you made a transition from what you were doing before to music. With that being said, what do you like? The connection between the Illuminati and music has always been super tough, right? Can you say, do you think you could say that could be something like that?
You getting deep.
Do you believe in that? Is that something that even you're
He's
like,
good with Adam 22, so he good with them now.
Oh man, now it's getting deep.
Man, I don't think that shit real at all, bro. To be honest with you, I think Boston Richey just dropped the bag on a lot of people.
Yeah, fact.
Looking at this and that, because dude told me straight up like he fuck with the industry, and on behalf of Boston Richey, he tried to tell me not to post the video, but I never got no text or anything like that, you know. But it's like when you want to break down the Illuminati and shit and all that extra shit, it's like I look at it like this, right? Black people talk about how their race has been oppressed and this and that and whatever. Why the fuck would the Illuminati hold them to such a high standard if the Illuminati is real? This shit don't make no sense. Like,
I mean, it's money, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, it's money, but there's a lot of ways to make money, you know?
Right. But what's easier than exploiting somebody when you already have the connections and the power to do certain things, you know what I mean? Because everybody knows selling your soul, they don't literally mean like giving your soul. They mean, giving a part of you that you probably wouldn't normally do, but for this amount of money, you're probably going to do it.
I mean,
you know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
know, bro, because I feel like at what cost? Like, what do they want you to do, bro? Because I've never seen no motherfucking requirement like, hey, yo, if you do this, we're going to give you this much cash. If you do this, we're going to give you this. Like, you really got to build your own motion. And once you got motion, people are willing to fuck with you because they know for a fact, like, you got this shit going on. Anything you post going to do numbers. And if they attach themselves to you, you going to do numbers. So it's like, ain't nobody ever reached out to me on no motherfucking crazy shit. Like, hey, we finna give you this much to do this or this much to do that. Like, I ain't never got them offers. So it's like, I don't see how these other people getting them offers because Boston Richey, I fucked his whole shit up when I posted his shit.
I've gotten like 12 offers in the last 3 years.
And there's a lot of rumors behind what happened with that shit.
I heard.
You feel me? Like, motherfuckers don't even know the street shit behind that shit.
Yeah,
I know what the fuck going on because I'm involved.
Hey, yo,
You in contact with certain people, but it's
His
like
name's
people
Snitchy
don't
Richie
even know
now,
how
like
deep that
Genetic
shit done
Flocka.
got. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I heard you say that before on a live, and I clipped it, but then I didn't post it because it's too deep. So yeah, that's what we're hearing, that he's no longer involved with his organization because of what he did.
Man, he ain't involved in shit except Tallahassee.
And Lou Tyler right now is the hottest artist from Tallahassee right now, so he's actually taking his spot. But
Yeah, straight up, shout out to him. But yeah, Boston Richie was repping the same shit as Tekashi.
I never heard of Boston Richie before all this shit, to be honest.
Well, fuck
he
him.
had
He
buzz.
ain't even got to worry about who it was.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
that's Snitchy
And
Richie.
he's not on free bands no more, right? So Future did drop him.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, he got a bag behind him. So he can make whatever happen with that bag as far as the industry or whatever. That's really
That
where I
goes a
think
long way.
Unspoken Crimes came from, is his payroll. But other than that, shit don't matter.
Yeah.
As a manager, that's not even known though. Like I looked at his manager up, trying to find this connection, and the research I came back to is he's not part of a big label. Like he's part of Free Band's Future's label, right? I don't know if he's part of Warner. I know he was in talks with like Atlantic Records, but I don't know what Boston Richie. I don't know what label he's even on, like behind the scenes.
Man, fuck, dude. Dude talking about he told fucking AK-40, not AK-47, DJ Academics he want to fight. I'll beat the dog shit out of Boston Richie. He ain't even trying to do that. I'll fuck him up. If he want to go chain for chain, my 1090 chain for his Bubba chain, I'll beat the dog shit out of Boston Richie.
Oh, chain for chain.
Chain for motherfucking
Gang
chain.
shit.
I'll beat the fuck out of him.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Put it up. Pull up. Hell yeah.
But you know how that shit go. Don't nobody black want to lose to a white boy.
For sure.
So that's what you're going to be getting to, is a lot of that, because you're
He
going
already gets that. They try to tear him up on that.
You're
Yeah,
getting
like
saying in a way
clowns.
like Eminem got, bro. Like you're gonna get a lot of hate.
Hey, so what do you think would happen if, let's just say, Crip Mac and I's fight went through? How do you think it would turn out for him if he lost the fight to a Wood?
I mean, I don't know. I can't really speak on like California politics. You know what I'm saying? If y'all had the understanding that y'all finna fight and
It's just
whoever
money.
best man wins, it's
Yeah.
whoever it comes down to. But I know like Florida politics, because I was in the Florida chain gang. Nobody that's black wants to lose to a white boy. So it's like, if y'all understand that y'all already on fighting terms, you might as well already stab him, because if you beat him in a fight, he gonna come have to stab you after, because his people are gonna look at it like you can't take no L to no white boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it was supposed to be a whole big old, like, you know what I mean, like a whole thing streamed.
Man,
It was supposed to be
ODM
like a
Slim
legit
switching up.
boxing. Yeah, it was gonna be like a whole legitimate
Man,
thing. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
say this, right? I fuck with Crip Mac. I don't met him in person.
Yep.
I fuck with Crip Mac. I
Yep.
fuck with ODM Slim. Whatever they say, I'm gonna say that's true. You know what I'm saying? So if they saying like, hey, if y'all do this and this is gonna be the outcome, I'm gonna
Yeah,
vouch
we
for
were
that.
talking to
You feel me?
ODM about it. You know what I mean? We were
Yeah,
supposed to
cause
put
I
that
ain't
shit
never
together.
got no bad vibes off of none of them. So shout out to all them. You know, Crip Mac,
Salute.
ODM, Lupe, all them. You feel me? But it's like,
Well,
I
the
know
word
for
on the
Florida
street, Crip
chain
Mac,
gang,
man.
nobody black wants to lose a fight to a white boy. So that's why for me, I just bypass the fighting and I go and pop one of y'all ass. Cause it's just like this was gonna end up anyway. So I'd rather just cut you, stab you, whatever. And that's how I was rocking behind the wall. Cause it's like a fight gonna end up turning into some other shit. So that's why I was doing what the fuck I was doing when I was behind the wall. Cause it's like I knew what was gonna end up anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear
Chris,
that.
you should be boxing and that's it, you know?
Yeah, for
I
this.
mean, it's easier said than done. You know,
Yeah.
it's easier said than
Yeah.
done because all type of politics come into play, and then alcohol, weed, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Everybody start tripping off of other shit, whatever. So it's like it's easier said than done, bro. But when you in prison, that shit like cut and dry. Like if you got pressure with somebody, if you ain't finna put metal in them, just drop it. You feel me? Wake up and forget about it and move on. And if you wake up and you like, fuck it, I'm gonna put metal in them, go handle your business. And whatever comes after that, that's what the fuck you signed up for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're at a level now where it's got to be all really for a bag, and I understand what you were saying earlier about how you can't really be putting videos out of you training and stuff like that, because then if somebody does get the drop on you, then it's like you're really putting yourself at risk, because really you're at a point where
they're gonna shoot that fucking gym up.
yeah, for real. And you're at a point where doing any type of
hell, people gonna be getting popped, shot, flipped, stabbed, all type of shit. It's like you gotta really move militant, and that's what's fucked up about YouTube. You know, I never wanted to be a rapper because of how destructive it is. But it's like I became a YouTuber, and it's just as destructive, you know.
Yeah,
and
you're
when
the
you get to
you
a
guys are
certain
the
point,
rappers.
you just gotta stand on it. You gotta be like, you know what, fuck it. It is what the fuck it is, and if that's what comes with it, bitch, I'm ready for it. You know, but it's just like it's sad that you gotta live that type of way.
Hey, another person that's kind of been going at you in a weird way is Sean Cotton off Say Cheese, bro. He did an interview with Charleston White, right? And Charleston White, he went on not just you, the whole white race. Like he just obliterated the what, you know, he's saying all this stuff. He's saying that you never put a white person's paperwork out. And I'm like, what? Like the first person's paperwork you put out was a white guy. So that was cap. But so I don't know, man. It sounds like Charleston White doesn't even know who you are really. But what do you think about that?
Fuck Charleston White.
Hell yeah, he's a goofball.
Yeah, for real.
Do we lose you again, bro?
He's a weirdo. I hope
we might have lost him again.
Yeah, because listen,
we call
bro,
him One Eye Willie.
Charleston White, bro. He
try to kill me,
bro. He literally said some horrible things about, you know.
Yeah, he's out there. He's always saying some outrageous shit, some crazy shit, you know.
Bro,
people most likely have gotten tired of his. I mean, because he's
that motherfucker's gonna get shot one day.
Whole lot to the table. You know what I mean? He's just basically talking shit, and so that only goes so far. You got to keep saying more and more outlandish shit, offending more people.
Well, if you listen to the first part of the interview, it sounds like Sean Cotton from Say Cheese. He like just told who he was to Charleston White. Like who is this boy? Like it sounds like Sean Cotton like almost orchestrated that question.
Right. Yep.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get off. So,
just don't hit end.
Yeah, I know. I
Who said they finna get off? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, Alan's hopping off.
Man, hey, salute, Alan. Salute.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Alan, I'll knock you off when you're done. Let me know.
Okay. Yeah, I got sparring in the morning, so I gotta go to bed. Man.
I gotta pick up these.
My boy said he's sparring in the morning, straight up. Fucking sparring over there.
Gladiator.
I was 1090 Jake. You said, you know, boxing gyms a lot. Like a lot of people think a boxing gym is just a boxing gym, but it's really different. There's gyms that spar and there's gyms that just do the classes. Like it's a huge difference. I
swear
really
to God.
Yes.
Hit that bag.
Hey, Alan.
Yes.
I promise you, if you ever come to Boston, bro, we will work out together, bro. I'm with it.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna take you up on that.
I promise.
All right.
Salute, Alan. Stay up, homie.
Listen, I got a raw ass gym. Everybody mad respectful. You'll like that shit. Real shit.
Okay. Good. I do the peekaboo Mike Tyson stuff, so because I'm a shorter guy, I have to.
There's a lot of gritty gyms out here. You'll like it.
How tall are you?
5'10", 5'11".
Man, you ain't short, bro. You good, bro. I'll take you to a gangsta ass gym in Boston, bro. We'll be hanging the fuck out, get some food after all that.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good,
There
man.
you go.
Well, have a wonderful night, guys. Everybody.
Salute, Alan.
All
Hey,
right.
Salute to everybody.
Fighting, right? He's fighting that dude.
All right, Ruger, I'll see you.
Hey, you posted
See Alan, see Ruger.
You posted a video about him. Not a video. You posted a post about this dude. His name is DIY with Dean, and he did blackface one time. And I think he was a troll of yours, and you exposed him back in the day, and that's who Alan's beefing with right now.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I done figured out that Dean is going through a lot of shit, you know.
Fuck Dean.
It's like I could say fuck Dean and I can hold negative energy towards him, but it's like that don't really do me no benefit. I can already see what type of person he is through the camera, you know. So it's like I don't really feel no personal type of way. It's just, it is what it is, you know. He gonna talk how he talk, and
that fool. Hey man, that fool fucking.
He has the luxury of not being face to face with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that fool ain't got the luxury to put my fucking company in his mouth and fucking cost $250,000 and threaten to rape and murder my kids.
I mean,
let's keep the words to a minimum on here.
People say all type of shit on the internet, you know, and that's why I fuck with Allen, because it's like Allen really stand on his shit. So if Allen ever wanted to come to Boston, bro, I'm gonna drop the address for the fucking gym. I'm gonna introduce him to the coach. Homie, if you want to spar, I respect it because I like what you do. You serve the country, whatever. I fuck with it. Homie, if you wanna, we can whatever. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
like,
yeah.
No big deal, homie. We can go and do that and get some food after, whatever.
Hey, you know Allen loves to go to the gym and get some food.
It's a fight.
after,
It's
though.
a fight.
That's
The city.
his lane.
People fight, have a few beers, get something to eat. It's nothing.
Yeah,
There's gyms
it ain't
everywhere.
No pressure. This
gritty,
normal shit.
yeah,
You know
there's
what I'm saying?
gritty
This
gyms out
normal
here. You
shit.
could catch a friendly fade, spa, chill, go get something to eat. It ain't nothing. Yep.
Trying to figure out how to close Allen out without messing the stream up. We had this problem last time.
Hey, this is the latest I ever been up on a motherfucking stream, and I gotta pick up a gang of shoes tomorrow.
Real good.
Yeah.
But we here though.
See, I've been drinking the whole time. I got a bottle of Casamigos by me, so I'm hanging out.
What the hell is Casamigos? What is that?
That's tequila.
Your voice. I can hear
tequila.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, 1090. Shit, you probably already got them. You getting the threes tomorrow?
The Jays.
Some new threes dropping.
Yeah, the reimagined threes. I want like 6 pair. I gotta pick up in the morning.
You grabbed a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I got.
Oh, you got the connect.
Nah, Ruga do.
No, I just I got me, my daughter, my girl, got the whole fam bam.
Yeah.
Drop a pretty penny tomorrow.
You know that. You know
So
that.
this dude who told on me like 15 years ago is back out on the street, right?
Oh shit.
But he already done told on. He told on his own gang. He told on me, which are like kind of my ops. They are the ops. He told on me, and I had the paperwork, and I was like, hey, I didn't have the paperwork at the time, and I told them fools, I was like, hey, homie, the GKIs. I told them, I was like, hey, homie, that fool's no good. You better leave him alone. Leave him alone. And they're like, oh, gee, you ain't got the paperwork. You ain't got the paperwork. Da 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 da. Like, okay, cool. You muffin. He ended up rolling on 2 of them, right? Rolling on 2 of them on a murder case. This fool's out, and he's running around the hood all tweaked out, showing up in people's live streams. He's showing up in people's Facebooks, talking shit, trolling the G's, all kinds of shit. I'm thinking about going and getting the paperwork I got on this fool, making some videos out of it.
You already know.
Yeah,
Might be fun.
Might as well.
He robbed my house and took all my. He took it, and then he robbed my house. And whenever he got caught robbing my house while I was in jail, he got caught with a bunch of bangers and a bunch of dope and told him it was mine, and a ripped open safe, like the safe's all ripped open. So they show up in the county trying to tell me, oh, this fool, what's up with this safe? I was like, man, I don't know nothing about no motherfucking safe. I don't know nothing about none of that. You know what I mean? So they're like, well, if you don't press charges on this fool, we got to let him go. I said, well, I guess you got to let him go then. And they let that fool go and let him back into my house to take whatever he wanted.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Because I wouldn't press charges on him, dog.
Damn, that's just
crazy as hell.
Foolery. Yeah, I seen that video with Lurchum's the gatekeeper. I told him he should change the title. I'm like, that's cap. You didn't check nobody. You didn't check nobody. And he did. He changed the title too. Yeah, you could ask Plug. I sent him the screenshot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the King of Rhode Island. That's right.
Yeah, I had him change. I'm like, stop capping in the title. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a buck. And then he changed it to 1090 pulled up instead of G-check.
If he's the King of Rhode Island, does that make Neck the King of Connecticut?
Listen, he's on some street shit, like on some like
it does.
On some like, you know, bouncing in hip hop scene, but in Rhode Island there's like real kings, there's like mafia, there's like real mob in Rhode Island, you know what I mean?
He said he can get to Boston in 20 minutes.
Yeah, and a helicopter. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's 45 minutes, bro.
Jake, I don't know if you could hear us, but we can't hear you, bro. If you're trying to talk, I think your
No.
mic's messed up again.
You might be on mute.
Is that
Jimmy, if I say a bad word on your shit, I'll bet my bad.
No, you're good.
You saying bad words again, Doug?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you
Yeah,
now.
now we
man.
can hear you now.
Nah, yeah, you ain't getting no Boston in 20 minutes. That shit cap.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
facts.
Nah, I ain't
watched
gonna
that
lie.
shit.
Like, I don't really know too much about Rhode Island, none of that shit. But it's like that shit sound good. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
more Italians out there, you know what I mean?
Man, I don't give a fuck what's out there. That shit ain't. You feel me?
How far is Gloucester? How far is
It's
Gloucester
small.
from
You know
Boston?
what I mean, like
Gloucester?
like an hour.
Gloucester. How far is Gloucester from Boston?
Man, I don't even know. Ain't nobody got no business.
That's
in
like
Boston.
Rhode Island. This it's the same shit.
Hey, New
where the
Age,
fish
New
is
Age plug still in here?
Yeah.
Where he at? I want to hear him talk.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Hey, so how far are you from Tampa?
Right now I'm in North Florida, but where I'm from Palmetto, so we ride over the Skyway, bro. So I'm
That
like
shit-
30.
That's just a mission, right?
Not really a mission.
Nah, cause I heard you say, oh, 1090 from Malden, and that shit ain't in Boston, and I'm from here, and that shit ain't da da da. I'm only a couple train stops away. You out
Nah,
the way for real.
I'm from Malden, and it's right next to Boston. I told them.
That shit right outside the city, like
Malden,
right there.
Everett,
What?
Boston,
So it's like St.
Charlestown.
Pete. So you're saying that's like St. Pete then?
Man, you far than a motherfucker.
I'm not. Hey, listen. The only reason I say that, I'm tired of people saying, where's Palmetto at? Well, I'm trying to say,
Right.
like, Florida's a gun. I'm in the
No, I
city.
feel you, but at the same time, if you went to Hillsborough County Jail talking about you from Tampa, motherfucker gonna kick your ass.
Well, Hillsborough County Jail. Now, I almost did at Hard Rock. Well, I almost got arrested at Hard Rock, but I never been to Hillsborough County Jail. Only Port Manatee, bro. Manatee County, baby.
No, I know. I done seen your shit before.
Oh yeah, what'd you think? It's all just bullshit.
I seen all your shit before. Before
shit.
Domi found out who the fuck you was. I seen all that shit.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of fucking petty ass shit, bro. I didn't do
I
no
know
hard.
it's bullshit. That's why I ain't do nothing about it. You feel me? But
Yeah,
I know.
I
I
appreciate
knew
it.
who the fuck you was once you started talking about me.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I was just a
YouTube
dumbass YouTuber. I think
Man,
Just
listen,
Hey.
I be having the addresses before motherfuckers have the addresses. Listen,
Well,
I'm
hey,
the
just to
first
be
one
fair,
that put.
Hold
I'm
on.
the first one
AZ,
that
you're
put
out.
milk shit out. Motherfuckers don't even know that.
Yeah, come on, Milk's ass. I like to whip his ass. He a bitch, man.
AZ's heading out, everybody. AZ, have a good night, bro.
AZ.
Appreciate
Yo,
you.
y'all.
Salute.
Big
Salute,
AZ.
y'all have a good one. I appreciate the convo as always.
I'll see you soon on the YouTube streets.
Yes, sir.
I did get a little bit of pressure from the
Salute.
from the Domi shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had my people hit me up. People I haven't talked to in a long time hit me up. Some stupid ass shit. So that's the reason. And the only reason, like, I'm like, it can't be Domi. So I'm like, who is it? Because there was some vehicles circling my block, and I was like, who the fuck is it? But
Made New Age go all the way to PA.
Man, that's probably nobody, bro. Cause ain't nobody finna rock out by Domi like that. I
didn't
don't
go
even
for that though.
You feel me?
I
Like
stayed in that
I know
with you.
for
I'm
a
fucking
fact
with you.
it wasn't nobody as far as me, but Domi ain't. Shout out to Domi, I guess. I don't know, bro. That motherfucker just going through shit, bro. He really just sound like he need help with a lot of shit and figuring out what the fuck he need a value in life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, definitely. And that's the whole big thing over here is nobody's trying to rip people apart. It's just have people take accountability for shit and stop lying. Like the dude had a different story on every fucking interview. I mean, you can't be like that. Bro.
That's a
crazy.
fact, but it's like, bro, when you really been incarcerated, bro, it's like you learn that a lot of people that's locked up have issues, and at times the issues that they have serves them as a purpose. Like some people are ultra violent, then that'll serve them behind the wall, and you know they'll be highly respected in this
Kick
and that.
in
The
like
fact that they're
survival
ultra
mode, you know what I
violent.
mean?
But once they come home to society and they realize now you got to be responsible and this and that, they can't make it out here. You know what I'm saying? So they might be a
Survival mode.
superstar in prison, but they ain't shit in society. And you know, with Domi, maybe he's better than them as far as, you know, a respectable person. Maybe he don't know how to adjust to society as far as the lies and this and that, you know. He attaches himself to Shine, and King Shine, I'm gonna be honest with you, I never heard nothing bad about Shine.
Nah, I
Nobody
fuck with Shy.
nobody
Yeah,
ever
Shine
told me
always
nothing
been
bad
cool.
about
Shy
bruh.
showed me love on my music and shit. I fuck with him.
Yeah, nobody told me bad about bruh, but at the same time, you
Yep.
know, me and him,
You know how that go.
he straight up told me like he was tight about K-Frog fucking with me over him. And I was like, well, that's some hoe shit. Like, how you gonna be mad that he fucking with me over you? Like, I don't got no control over that. But I ain't never heard nothing bad about bruh. Bimba ain't never told me nothing bad about bruh, nothing like that. I ain't never heard he pussy and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it's just a lot of misunderstandings. And with prison comes mental health.
Facts.
You know, a lot of that shit gets misunderstood. And like I said in the beginning, the YouTube streets are more political than anything else.
Hell
Because
yeah.
as far as YouTube goes, you got to be the most solid motherfucking gangster John Gotti that ever done lived. And in all actuality, shit is not like
Even
that.
that ain't enough. Even he got extorted by the AB.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what
even
I'm
that
saying?
ain't that. So it's just, it's
Facts.
crazy.
Even
Yup.
that ain't
That's
enough,
the
you know.
truth.
There's so many different gray areas
Like
that
you said,
arise
it's a double-edged
whenever you're
sword. You
dealing with the
fuck
cops. There's so many different gray areas that
damned
arise.
if you do,
And
damned if you don't.
yeah, and you're trying to, you know, I mean, you have to make a split decision. Whenever a pig shows up, you got to make a
What?
split decision about, am I going to try to talk my way out of this, keep my damn mouth shut, or
Or
run?
run like a motherfucker.
You know what I mean? My
You
fat
know,
ass ain't running nowhere. I
you
don't
know,
run. I'll sit there. I'll start talking. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to talk us out of it, dog. You know, and just like I was talking about, the cops came to the jail to sit down and talk with me. I sat there and talked with them. They didn't get nothing out of me. They got pissed off and let the dude rob my fucking house, right? But sometimes you got to talk to them, man. You can't just go 10 toes down every traffic stop, dog. That's not how it works.
And I mean that's the crazy thing about it. It's like, you know, motherfuckers will look at it like, you know, what I said or whatever, whatnot. It's like, homie, I said Boston Richie wasn't supposed to say shit in a murder investigation. You under investigation. You not even the motherfucker that killed nobody, bro. They bringing you in because you a motherfucking family member of the victim. You know what I'm saying? So if my situation pop up and I'm lying to the police and trying to throw off a situation or whatever, it's like, how the fuck are we gonna get held to the same regard when you voluntarily speaking in a murder investigation? That don't make no motherfucking sense. Can't nobody I ever did dirt with say I ever said anything against them. My co-defendant gave a proffer against me. And there's a reason why the motherfucker that's putting out paperwork didn't post the interrogation of him giving a proffer against me. Because it makes me look good, bro. That's why. That's why your bitch ass ain't post that shit. Because that man gave a proffer against me and said everything that fucking went on. Fuck you mean? I got my whole face slashed, bro. I had a 7-inch cut on my face. I ain't tell nobody who cut me. I said I fell on the stairs. I got beat by the crackers for that shit. They stomped me out and everything. They put me in the cell. My blues are bloody and everything because I wouldn't say who cut me. And when they said, "Do you want to get put in the dorm?" I said, "Hell yeah. Put me back in the dorm so I can go cut the motherfucker that cut me." They kept me in confinement until I got sent to the next fucking prison. Like, come on, bro. Motherfuckers talking about who telling and this and that. Come on, bro. Y'all know what the fuck time it is,
Hey,
bro.
bro. Honestly, a year ago, fucking Unspoken Crime did the same thing he's doing now, bro. And he had an audio of you and your plea deal. I've heard your plea deal before, bro.
Man, that was the first time I heard it. I never heard my plea deal before. I never heard me at fucking 18 speaking into a mic. I never knew that shit existed.
Yo, the
You know what I'm
internet's
saying?
crazy.
And that's why I was intrigued. I told him, "Yo, can you get this shit with Tyrell snitching on me? Can you get me telling the police to piss off? Like, what else can you get? But once I seen how biased the situation was, I knew what time it was. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know you can get like interrogation videos.
You
When
get
I
all
first
kinds.
seen that, I'm like, damn, you had to pull some strings or
Man,
something.
anything
That
from
Pino one is
as far
classic
as
though.
I
That
know,
shit.
as long as the case is closed, you can get anything. So I
That
had
shit's
Charleston
crazy.
White try to say I'm only able to get shit because I'm white
That's
and I'm
what I said.
working with the police. Nah, see, he feeding into that character,
Real
and that
simple.
character feeds the minds of ignorant people.
Well, did you hear
Ignorant
what I
people
said though,
doesn't have
Sean
a
Cotton?
race associated with it. So whoever's ignorant in the mind is gonna feed into it.
Yeah,
But as
it's
long
off,
as you
man.
got a motherfucking, if you know how to navigate a public records request, you can get whatever the fuck you searching for. So what y'all think that
Yeah,
I don't
it's
build up
simple.
900,000 subscribers and I'm gonna tell y'all the juice on how I did this shit? Fuck no. This is how I
Yeah.
make money. Why the
Hell
fuck would
yeah.
I tell y'all how I do it? If you
Hell
figure out
no.
how to do it, good for you. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? But other than that, why the fuck I'm gonna tell y'all how I'm making the money that I make? I know how to get these videos. Everybody else knows how to get these videos. So if you can't figure it the fuck out, you either stupid or slow.
Hell
That's
yeah.
on you to fucking determine.
Yeah.
So off men make hard times, you know.
And earlier I mentioned Sean Cotton in that Charleston White interview, bro. It sounded like Sean Cotton like let him into the question, like he had to explain him what was going on at first. Because Charleston White didn't know who you were,
Man, listen, right? Because I know somebody that knows Sean White or whatever the fuck his name is
bro.
personally, right? I
You
know
put both of them
somebody
together.
that knows him personally. If it ain't no pressure, it's cool. If he's trying to do shit behind the scenes, suck my motherfucking dick. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Cause I've peeped some shit where it seems like he's trying to portray a certain side. Cause you know I exposed his rapper that was signed under him.
Yes.
Motherfucking whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, the one that said he killed somebody that.
Spot him got him. I exposed Spot him got him.
Oh,
I didn't even know Spot him got him was signed to him. You feel me? But that's when I felt like that fuck shit started popping.
Yo, that's the one that's
Cause Sean
pathetic.
Cotton, Say Cheese asked me to do an interview, but at the same time, No Jumper wanted to do an interview. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do No Jumper before I do Say Cheese.
Hell
So
yeah.
I did No Jumper shit first. You feel me? And that's what made the rest of the Sean Cotton shit trickle down to what it is.
It's a
So
bigger
as far
platform.
as I know, it ain't pressure because people that know him is saying it ain't pressure. If it is pressure, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck either way. But if it ain't pressure, all right, cool. Well, let's talk about it. Let's sit
1090
down,
on
face
one.
to face,
Like,
man to man, and we'll figure out what the fuck it is in person. If that's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah, because you and Academics, I mean, you and Academics got a relationship now. When did that start? How did it start?
Man, I don't even know, bro. Me and Academics just like motherfuckers was like, yo, jump on Discord. I'm like, what the fuck is a Discord? And they're like, yo, it's an app. Da 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 da. Jump on. Academics trying to talk to you. So I jumped on Discord. I made an account, and me and Academics just went to talking, and that's just how it went, you know. And Academics posted this shit where a motherfucker was trying to expose some paperwork on me, and I sent him the link of that shit saying it's fake. So it's like, you know, whatever. I don't got
yo,
no
I
ill
seen
will.
I seen Adam giving you the credit, but I call Pathetic Flacco. Yo, I gave him that name, man. Tell him, plug. That shit
What's up?
was
What's
funny.
up with Academics?
Remember
and
we were
King
laughing
AK?
about that shit, the Pathetic
Well,
Flacco?
academics hit me that night and was like, "Yo, like what?
Oh, we hit you direct.
Yo, you cool with me? Calling you while we on live to do an interview, whatever." I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. So Academics had called me while he was on live doing the platform or whatever, and we more or less spoke on the shit. But Poetic Flacco, shout out to Flacco. Like, I don't really know Flacco like that, but I know people that fuck with Flacco, like Bandman, Cabo, and you know his people, whatever. So it's like it ain't no pressure with Flacco or nothing like that, but.
Yep.
More or less, Adam 22 just hit me up wanting to talk about the shit, and we went to talk about the shit. And he asked me his questions, and I gave him my answers, and we just left it at that. You feel me?
How do you feel about Flacco with he's real aggressive with the snitching stuff though? Like he's He wants to lock them all up. He put a live up the other day, like praise the Lord, all snitches and stuff like that. Like I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's weird, bro.
Man, I feel like Flacco do his job, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
journalist.
because it's like you gotta have different opinions, and at the end of the day, the most controversial opinion is gonna be the one that makes the news. You feel me?
Definitely.
So it's like if Flacco has different opinions, you know, Flacco might feel some type of way about somebody, or you know, there might be like because I know that they did an interview with a National Socialist, like somebody that's, you know,
Yeah.
referred to as a Nazi or whatever.
Yeah, AD
It's
got
like
upset about that. Yeah.
facts, yeah, but at the same time, Flacco might have a separate opinion, and you know,
Right.
it's like that's what
Perspective.
comes with it is, bro. With freedom of speech, every opinion must be acknowledged.
Perspective. Yep.
He's got
You feel me?
to
Like
watch what he says.
every
Though.
opinion must have the right to speak. Otherwise, it's not freedom of speech. So you know, whatever the fuck Flacco feels like is what's what. You know, he got the right to speak on that. You know what I'm saying?
Our first little back and forth was when he basically was fighting with some guy and he said, "Yo, I'm gonna fuck your underage child," underage daughter, which the daughter wasn't underage. He just worded it wrong. That's what he claimed to say, right? But at first, I gave him heat for him, like, bro, you can't be on here saying stuff like that, bro. And then we end up being all we're cool on it now. The girl was like 24, so it wasn't like, you know. But at the same time, he has the same issue Academics has. Like sometimes Academics got really good now. He's like on a different level. But at first, bro, when Academics first started, he used to stutter a lot, and he would say stuff that he didn't mean. And that's what Poetic Flacco does too. And he's getting better with time.
Yo, Pathetic Flacco like an academic junior.
Hey, bro, I didn't even know I had a picture on my thing, though. Check me out.
I'm on my other phone.
Put a shirt on,
I
bro.
got my Celtics shit on my left. I usually got my
on
leprechaun.
my bird chest, bro.
You know what I mean? I usually
Look
got
like
my
smoked
lucky
a neutron from
leprechaun
the neck
up.
down.
You said what?
You look like smoked a neutron from the neck down, bro.
Oh, get the fuck out
Oh
of here.
shit.
You know what I mean? I usually got my lucky leprechaun up, but I'm on my other phone. It just made me sign in different on Zebby's link.
Yeah, me too. I had to like sign in for real.
Yeah, New Age Plug.
For real?
Usually I just click the link. It shows my shit. I'm Gucci, but it took me a
Right.
So
minute.
why was that? I don't understand that too. I had to sign in differently too. What did you do, Zebby?
It might be because it's a joint stream. I don't know.
Man, I'm the only one drinking. What's up with
1090.
y'all?
Nah, bro.
I'm at work.
Lie to you.
Hey, I'm
This
smoking.
drinking some tequila I ain't never heard before.
I'm
I don't know how you never heard of that.
I ain't never heard of that shit.
Do an eyes check.
Crazy.
We can do an eyes check. I don't even know, but I'm fucked up. I can't even see, bro. Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I built this new studio. This bitch so raw.
What kind of PC is that?
I don't even know, dog. I went to fucking Micro Center and I told them nerds, I was like, listen, I ain't got no motherfucking like financial limitations. Just make this bitch raw. They're like, all right, I got you.
Motherfucker flies, doesn't it? Flies through long ass videos, doesn't it?
You feel me?
Yeah, I got one like that too. I build ones like that.
Shit,
Yeah,
just
that's
like
shit.
I told him, like I don't give a fuck about price. Just make that bitch look raw. I want the shell to be white. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, like whatever y'all finna do, fuck it, do it.
Hell yeah, that shit look lit though.
Let me see. Let me see it again.
It's hard to tell with the
I
little
want to see
screen.
that card. What's that black box in the middle of it? Close
That's
up on
that's the 4090.
Woo!
A
That
4090
motherfucker's about.
MSI.
Woo! That motherfucker's about $4,000.
That bitch cost.
Yeah.
No, his got to be more because I got the 480 and my shit was almost $4,000.
Was it four? The 4080 was $4,000.
Yeah, I got the.
I don't even
4080.
know what the fuck y'all talking about right
I got
now.
a
Nah, but that
3090
shit
Founders
it
Edition.
look ill though. That shit
Yeah,
look
it
tough
look
though.
ill, but I
It
don't
look
know what the
tough,
hell
though.
going
Man,
on.
hey, listen, that bitch cost. That bitch is bread, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I did the ceiling with my homie. I did the 3D panels by myself. That shit was a bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. But I got the speakers hooked up to this shit, bro. When I put the speakers on, you can physically feel it. Like, you physically like boom, boom, boom. You feel it, bro. So I can't wait to like do what I do and get fucked up and have a bitch come over here and fucking do what she do. Cause I'm gonna just be like physically like out of my element. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit gonna be raw as
Scandalous
hell.
Entertainment. I got them local bitches. Know what I mean?
Oof, the shit gonna be raw.
And you got that crazy view to the right. That's crazy.
Are you gonna do Grand Theft Auto roleplay?
Yeah, I want to. I was thinking about creating my own server, like doing a prison server
like
where
a
it's like
Kid
you
90
in
world?
the streets, and then at the same time, like there's some prison shit involved with it too.
I never got that shit for real. Like that.
It's cool,
GTA
bro.
shit.
It's cool, bro. It's what
You
dude,
talking about like
Kodak
the
just started doing it?
T Grizzly
Viral.
shit?
Yeah.
Viral.
Yeah,
that- I'm
Death
about to
was just
start
on a
doing it.
live. He gave me a shout out. He was playing some shit like that. You know how he do.
Yo,
Yeah, he
whose
plays Call of
live is
Duty.
this? Whose live is this?
Zebby's.
It's mine.
Cause
We
I
on
can
Zebby's
play
right
some
now.
music. I can play some music. It's my homie's music, so it should
Ratchet.
But y'all can hear how the bass system is if y'all want me to.
You gotta
play it.
pull up to the
Let's see
YouTube
how
Streets
you
podcast
rocking that.
sometime.
Let's see how you
All right,
rock.
listen, I'm gonna turn this bitch up because you can physically feel the vibration. So let me see if
If
y'all
it's
can hear
Ratchet,
it.
we're gonna get flagged. He signed.
No, he ain't signed. Y'all can hear it. This
Some
is
bass
loud.
knocking.
Dang,
That's
bro, I
crazy.
can feel that too, kind of.
That shit though. Alright.
I like. That's
Cat
crazy.
Room is a
Chain on, I'm fresh about the AB to the store.
He from Orlando, right? 407.
By myself, cause I don't owe shit. That shit louder than a bitch.
Hell yeah, that shit
Hey,
lit.
your ceiling is dope as fuck, bro.
It is.
My
Bro,
daughter wants some
I
shit
can't
like that.
listen. I can't wait to take some shrooms and fucking here. Like,
Hell
that
yeah,
shit,
that's what I was
like,
thinking too, bro.
listen, I don't even know what I can show on YouTube, but I got a bag full of shrooms, boy. I'm like,
Bro, I was gonna say, hit me, bro. I got you, bro. Yo, that shit's crazy.
Yo, Ratchet from Orlando, right? 407.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I'm going to Miami
bro?
in May. I can't wait.
Are we allowed to show shrooms on YouTube?
Yeah,
Is that
go
like
ahead.
legal?
Allegedly.
Should be able to.
Allegedly.
They just vegetables. It's just vegetables. Know what I mean?
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Tonight you got some
Damn,
shrooms.
the bitches have you feeling like Super Mario and Luigi. You being that
Yeah.
bitch like, oh.
Yo, I can fuck. I can ride in the whip and be that Luigi. Them vegetables have you on the shit, bro.
Man,
I'm kinda
listen, I
chilly
can
now.
get sucked up for like fucking 2 hours and be perfectly fine. Like, ooh,
Bitches.
Bro,
Keeping them
what?
out, like,
Crazy.
Off the shrooms,
Like
off the shrooms, I can't do none of that, bro.
Man, what on shrooms? I be
you just
Superman,
watching
I
Marvel
swear to God.
movies and shit. I be
Bro.
putting on Aquaman and Black Panther
Listen,
and shit,
shrooms
watching
and
crazy
Casamigo,
shit.
I be lit, dog. I swear.
Yeah, a little bit of Jameson and some shrooms, some weed.
Man, you gonna make me have
See,
to
you
get a
know
bottle of
what
that
we gotta
shit.
do is we gotta just like throw a block party for the YouTubers, bro, where everybody just links up and has a good time, dog.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
I was gonna
That's
say,
what
pull up
really,
to the YouTube Streets podcast. We go like once a week. We usually do a little open panel.
We gotta do it in Florida though.
Yo,
shit would be motherfucking lit.
Gotta be Florida though. That's the only reason. The only reason is because stand your ground law.
I seen them cloud sailing ones are lit too, Ruga.
You said what?
Fire. The clouds.
I know my daughter, she wanted some of that shit in the room, but
That shit's lit too. It's something different. I mean, everyone got the clouds right now. I like the clouds, but you know what I mean? Everybody got them.
The clouds is dope. It just depends on like you gotta think like I heard they attract spiders and shit.
That
we
makes
don't
sense.
fuck with no spiders, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, I'm almost 50 stories in the air, bro. Like, I'm not on no little ass, like, I'm damn near 50 stories up. So it's like, I don't even have no spiders up where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about that shit. But if you want, like, a first story, second story, third story, fourth story, you might have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, fuck the spiders, bro.
Gotta worry about that.
I'm up in the
I got the
motherfucking
skylight.
air.
I never even used it.
I'm in a whole penthouse.
They said Milk seen 7.4 spiders today.
Man, Milk could get his ass beat in 7 full seconds. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
God.
Oh shit!
You already know.
That's
Hey, Jake.
hysterical.
Hey,
What's
Jake, what's
good?
up? I know you on the sneakers, bro. You probably already got the
What's
threes
that?
coming out tomorrow.
You said what, bro?
Nico.
I said, I know you be on the Jays, bro. I know you probably already got the threes that's coming out tomorrow.
12 a.m. to 10 a.m. Camry.
Nah, I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Oh, yo ass, you don't even be wearing the Jays no more.
Man, I'll be honest. Hang on. Let me go to my closet. I ain't got nothing but like designer, to be real with you. I got these shits that I was.
Hey, this like an episode of MTV Cribs and shit.
Right?
I wish I could like reverse my camera to show y'all like.
I know that shit be getting me.
Yeah, that shit's a pain in the ass.
Every time I try to show my
This is
dog.
what I had on earlier, the Versace. You feel me? And it's like, I don't know if y'all can see like everything I got. Like that's Burberry, Gallery, Givenchy. Who the fuck is this? Amiri, Versace, Gucci, fucking Palm Angels, Off-White, all my shit. Like y'all can see the shit. Versace, Louis Vuitton, fucking Louboutins, Jordans, Dior's, fucking Versace slippers. Like that's all my shit, bro. I even got the Shiesty mask put up. Like I got the Shiesties, the Amiris, Louboutins, the Creed, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got the goddamn the $100,000 chains in this bitch, like
There it is.
all type of shit. You know what I mean? Like so, it's like I fucking the sweaters, Amiris, Gucci, Burberry, fucking Versace, fucking Gucci, Versace, Palm Angels, Philip Klein.
That's crazy, bro. Goals right there.
Big boy TV, yeah, stupid ass shit. I'm talking about hanging out.
Big game.
I like the way the monitors are set up above it, like stacked like that.
Yeah, the
instead
stat
of next to each other. I like that a lot. better.
I ain't even gonna lie. I might get a curved like long ass monitor, set it up like that. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie too. My living room, bro, I got a living room speaker because I got the 85-inch TV in the living room, the 75-inch in my bedroom.
Hell yeah.
Man, what's the song?
Oh, why you adding the inches in the bedroom? Pause.
I got 75 in the bedroom, 85 in the living room.
Oh, 85 in the living room. Okay.
Let me see, because I'll put on one of Ratchet songs so it doesn't get like copyrighted.
Diddy just said Milk got 7.4 inches. I can't do it no more, man.
He said Milk got the prison TV.
Damn, let me see if y'all can hear this shit. That's the 85 right there.
I'm just messing with you, Diddy. I love you.
I ain't gonna lie, the bass on this bitch loud as fuck. Two-song AP, they.
Hey.
Fucking wait for you call to big ass chain on this. We won't get that bitch copyrighted, but yeah, that bitch.
That shit sounds tough.
I'm talking about when you in here in like real life though, if one of y'all ever came up to Boston, bro, like you can feel that bitch vibrating through your body, like should be loud as hell. Like my computer setup is loud as fuck.
Yeah, it sounded louder. I don't know if it's because it's a smaller room or what.
At
but
my
I hear
shorty's condo,
it.
my other shorty and Lynn, I got the condo up there. They be tripping off the speakers like that in the high rise. But
nah, see, I don't got no neighbors near me. Like
I'm in the corner unit over there, so they don't really.
I'm on the floor that I'm on. Like my neighbors is like far away, so I can play whatever the fuck I want, not worry about nothing.
But at my other spot, at my other shorties over there, Old Colony and shit, over in that area, I play my shit all day.
Oh, you got people in Old Colony?
Harbor, Old Colony, all that. You already know.
I used to work at the Boston Smoke Shop right on fucking Dorchester Street, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm hit.
Yeah, so I used to serve everybody that was from Old Colony. Like I fucked with all of them. I got into it with one person because he tried to steal from the store.
I got a little shorty over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to pop out over there. Everybody fucked with me over there when I was working at the smoke shop over there. Like everybody was mad cool.
In the summer, lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they gave you a hard time about that damn smoke shop too. Zip with the drip, all of them.
Man, Zip with the Drip can suck dick. Listen, there's so much shit. He tried. Listen, I ain't finna listen to no 40-year-old cockeyed motherfucker. First off,
He does got some weird eyes, bro. They all
that
over the
bitch
place.
like 5'3". Ain't nobody taking you serious. I don't give a fuck who you stabbed, shot, killed, none of that shit. But I
Somebody
ain't
called
finna
him
take you
James
serious.
Softy.
But second of all, he talking about the smoke shop. They made fake paperwork about me working at the smoke shop. So there was a smoke shop called King Smoke Shop in South Boston that was raided. I worked at the Boston smoke shop. Our smoke shop was never raided. What the police
Wow, you
used to
had
do is
fake
they used to
paperwork on
send
you
people
twice.
in there to try to buy like cigarettes or cigars that didn't have a license. That's all they used to do as far as things and shit. I
Yeah.
just didn't like putting up with it.
They do
But he
that shit
tried.
everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere they do that. Where you sell tobacco, they do that.
Yep. That's
So
no
he
they
tried
still
to
be.
push that like, oh, 1090, this and that. If you look up the paperwork on the fucking King Smoke Shop, it's a whole bunch of Arabs' names. It ain't my name. The fuck?
Hell yeah.
So this is the second time someone's done fake paperwork on. This is crazy, man.
Man,
Hey,
listen,
yo,
all I
I'm
know
over
is
there
if you
encore.
35 and up and you trying to say something about me, you could suck my dick disrespectfully. Fuck you talking about. I ain't finna listen to a cockeyed motherfucker tell me about nothing, bro. I don't give a fuck what you was behind prison. I don't give a fuck about none of that. The fuck you think you fucking invincible? Like we wasn't putting in pain, your stupid ass.
Reaching.
The fuck you talking about?
He's
That man
reaching.
about 5'3". That man the size of somebody baby mama talking shit.
He had to
You
reach.
think I'm finna listen to you talking shit just because you sound a certain time? Oh, I need to that. Let's get to that. Your stupid
Dang, that
ass
was
get put up on
good.
the barbed wire with your stupid ass. Ain't nobody listening to that
Damn,
shit.
bro. That
Gangish.
impersonation was spot on.
Salute.
Nobody
Hey,
gives
yo,
a
I'm
fuck
over,
about none of that, bro. Ain't
I'm
nobody
over
give a
there
I can
fuck.
tell he
encore in
meant every
Man,
Charlestown.
word.
you did 20 years, boy. You did 20 years. You was a fucking failure, boy. Your father did 20 years. You did 20 years. Y'all ain't nothing but failures.
Yo,
Ain't
I really
nobody
sound
succeeded
like
in your family yet. Your
somebody.
grandmother, the biggest gangster. You living with your grandmother right now. You 40 years fucking old. How you feeling? In all
Zip
actuality, how
with
the
the
fuck
drip
you
drip.
feeling? You 40 years old living with your grandmother. How you fucking feeling right now? Stupid ass. You wanna talk about me? Suck my dick.
Yeah, no, bro. He's on a small level though, but
Yeah,
Man, give
for
a fuck
sure.
about none of that, man. Fuck
Zip
dude.
with he ain't shit. But yo, I'm right in
like
the
See,
area.
though.
I'm
see,
over
he was
there
trying
Encore
to.
Casino.
He
You know
was
what I mean?
he was trying to hit people up from my set. He was trying to hit the Hertz up. He was trying to hit up motherfuckers claiming GKB. He was trying to hit up so and so and whatever.
Yeah,
Like, hey yo,
he's tapping in New York.
he
Who that,
trying
Hassan or
to
Zip?
tap into my set. You feel me? And
Who's
even
that,
my set
Hassan?
was like, nigga, you tripping? Like motherfuckers ain't going for that shit. The fuck is you talking about?
And you talk about Hassan Campbell or Zip?
No, I'm talking about Zip. Ain't nobody taking
Oh
Hassan
shit.
Campbell serious.
Well, that Hassan
Bro,
was
he a zesty motherfucker.
Hassan went out of pocket by saying, that there was allegedly a bag on his head.
He got ran up in.
Man, his son got his ass took.
Got
You
his
think if I
ass
drop the
to
bag on
say
somebody, they
got
ain't
ran
gonna
up
die?
in.
The fuck?
He
Hold
big.
on now. You talking about he's saying, oh, they dropped 20,000 on my head. You think somebody ain't willing to
Big.
crash up for 20,000, bro? Keep it real. 20,000? Come on, what the fuck I even look like doing that, first off? But second off, $20,000, these bitches so dumb, they finna do that shit.
Yep.
I ain't
They'll do it
no
for less.
20,000. I don't give a fuck about you
Still
that much
crash
to
for
put
5.
20,000 on your head.
Yep.
The fuck
Yeah,
out
that's
of here,
crazy.
bro. I'm living
Yeah,
a
he went
life right now.
groceries.
But Hassan a clout chaser, but Hassan got fucked in his asshole. That's why
Straight up.
Hassan, man. Hassan got his booty took, and he ain't no coming back off that shit.
Never.
Yeah, it really
Unless
ain't.
you kill
Groceries
that
for
man.
groceries.
He ain't even killed that man.
Man, listen, Hassan got fucked in his ass and was
And
still
he ain't killed him.
who was
Didn't
writing
he
him
take a
in
picture
prison.
with dude?
The dude that fucked Hassan was writing him in prison. Stop playing.
I swear he like took a picture with dude after or some shit.
Man,
That's
stop playing
crazy.
with me. That motherfucker was cool with dude, bro.
Yeah, he allowed it. Listen, when you're like 16 years old, I don't know about y'all, but if I was 16 years old, I wouldn't let African Bambaataa, a rapper, sexually molest me. It's just not going to possibly happen.
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. You claim to be this big ass gangster that's killing shit, shooting shit. All right, handle your business then. Other than
I ain't
that,
like
I
him because
ain't
he
trying to
said some
hear none
shit
of that
about.
shit you talking about, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
He said some shit about AK, and I fuck with AK because I'm from Youngstown, right by Cleveland, so I fuck with
And
AK
not for
heavy.
nothing, but you know, his address is posted online, bro.
I seen that. It's on
His
Reddit.
address is public information. You know, he be in
Yes,
his
sir.
backyard, showing his backyard. That whole shit, public information. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing to you, bro. Get your money, mind your business, and shut the fuck up. Don't dick ride. Don't get behind nobody. You know, you trying to get behind Zip because Zip willing to kill himself. He don't give a fuck. That motherfucker did so many years behind prison. He don't got nothing to live for. Well, he gonna come out at 40 years old and become successful? Fuck no. That motherfucker been finna be an internet sensation. Other than that, he ain't finna do shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who gives a fuck about none of that? Because it's like, even with Zip, bro, motherfuckers be dick riding Zip and this and that. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck him and fuck anybody that fuck with him.
I never heard of Zip either.
Because everybody be standing against me, and then once some shit come out saying
Nah, he
paper
was
was fake
chasing
or none of
clout.
that,
He was just chasing.
nobody be saying nothing. Once the shit comes out that the paperwork was fake, nobody says nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody has nothing to say.
They
Zebby,
played that shit up
did,
over here though.
Zebby did though. Hey, New Age Plug, we came with a video
Yep.
too, making sure. And then
Yep.
I don't know if I didn't see anybody else. So you're right. After that, if we need a video from Pino.
People need
Pino
to
needs
be
come
held
out.
accountable.
Pino
Man,
needs to be
fuck
held
Pino.
accountable.
Pino
too.
can suck dick. Pino facing his whole gun case from going to the fucking gun range as a felon. His dumb
And I
ass.
made it bend known I don't fuck with Pino. And I'm right in Boston. I'm in Charlestown. You ever want to get up and smoke? I'm right here, homie. I'm right near Charlestown Encore.
Bro, we ain't nothing but 10 minutes away.
I'm right near Encore Casino. You already know.
We ain't nothing but 10 minutes away from each other.
Yep. We can burn it down anytime, bro.
Listen, look at this. Look at this. Let me see. Oh, I can't even reverse the
I
camera.
got my phone plugged in. I walk out front. I'm in the hood right now.
I can't even reverse my camera. Look at this.
This is history in the making right here.
Y'all can see right there?
We got two Boston bosses in the building.
That's the Encore Casino right there.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all need to link up, man.
Right motherfucking there. Right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Like, I can see it from where I'm
All
at.
my
Y'all know the
shorts on
same
my
people.
channel ain't nothing but the casino out back.
Man, I was hanging out in that bitch when I was in there. Everybody was like, oh, yo, you 1090J. Let me get a picture with you.
Hell yeah. I was scooping bad bitches in there, bro.
Got some peace in that bitch. Yeah, there be some
Yeah.
milfs in there. I ain't even gonna
There
cap.
be some biddies though. Mostly the waitresses and shit, they cool.
This shit be lit.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah,
Two
I'll
Boston
hit you up on Instagram or something. We'll link it, we'll link up, burn it down or something.
Nah, for sure.
I'm out there, I'm out here, I'm out everywhere.
Yeah, because Ronnie was walking that dog down the Revere, if y'all know what I mean. He was taking them bullies. He was walking them down the Revere, bro.
I got a few. I bring them everywhere, you know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, Zebby?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I definitely know what you're saying.
The dog parks over there, they're nice.
The internet
The beats.
is a crazy motherfucking place, dog.
Undefeated, bro.
It really is.
It's fucking chaotic.
It really is.
It's a whole
Especially
nother
how this
world.
fucking live ended up turning out.
I really feel like, mad people be hating on me, and then once they talk to me or meet me, they be cooler than a bitch. All that energy just goes away.
Yeah, they get a different perspective. You know what I mean? Once they actually talk to you, not about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Me
That's
too. I
that's
be
exactly
seeing
how
it.
was.
Listen, I be seeing it after I post it. Like back in the day, I be seeing it before it even get checked by people. I be taking shit
Listen,
down too.
I told you, Homeboy had it titled 1090J gets G-checked by the gatekeeper, King of Rhode Island. I said, bro.
Man, I ain't never been G-checked by no
Listen,
motherfucking
I
body.
said, bro, y'all just chopped it up on some friendly shit. You need to fix that title. And he did. He's like, good looking out, bro. And he fixed the title. The 1090J pulls up and has a viral conversation. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, because he was like, yo, bro, what's up with this? What's
You
up with
can't
that?
title
Yo,
it like
fuck,
that and then halfway through the video, you
can
all
we
friendly
box?
and shit.
Can we this? It wasn't no pressure. It wasn't
Ain't no
nothing.
G-checking in
And
that
see, he
video
don't
at
even
all.
know. Like, I already had his whole address before we even had that
Oh
conversation.
shit, dude! This
Nah,
guy's like
you
he
knew
was
his
God.
people.
This
I'm
guy,
hip.
dude.
You know what I'm saying? You was naming a few things that made him understand you understood. You know what I mean?
1090
Man,
got everybody's shit,
I
dude.
had his whole fucking
Hey,
address before
he
we
knew
had a
his
conversation.
homies and shit. You know what I mean? As soon as you said that, he was hit. You could see like a click on his face, like, oh shit. He tapped in.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
his whole energy changed on that.
But I just was like, yo, respectfully, you should change that title because it ain't go down like that. And he's like, yeah, word.
What about
I
Unspoken
appreciate
Crime?
you.
Do we got his real name? Unspoken Crime's real name and address, all that?
Oh, cat.
Man, Unspoken Crimes can suck dick.
I want to know his real name. That way we can let everybody know if he pulls out any more paperwork, it has to be like check. Because he's not reputable.
Man, fuck Shorty. Listen, that's the thing, right? Is he
Phone died.
1090 lit, yo. He on one
lit,
tonight. Yo, my man lit.
Yeah.
Yo, that new setup look fresh though.
Yeah, it's sick, right?
you nobody knows who you are, there's no repercussions, whatever. Versus when you somebody that's known, you gotta stand on shit in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Hey, 1090, somebody in the chat said, who did your upper arm sleeve?
Shit, which one?
I don't know, maybe the Buzz Lightyear one. Hey, bro, we got the same tab. We got the Monopoly dude.
Yo,
That
we
shit
got
was
the same
crazy.
tab. We got Lucky.
Hey, that's what's up.
The Celtic dude. You know what I
Ronnie
mean?
tatted like a biker.
You know, I'm covered, bro, but I seen he had the Celtic logo too. I had that shit for a grip. I got the Red Sox
This
beat up.
who did my Buzz Lightyear Mash Cow.
Boston
So Hillbilly, there
Green.
you go, Matt.
Alright.
I don't know if y'all can see his shit, but this was
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got the Boston B on my bicep, but it's green. You know what I mean?
Damn, that shit's nuts.
Yeah, that shit's detailed. I was just in Cambridge shooting some clips of all the odd out there. Shit's crazy.
I only been to Boston one time. And
I
it
was in
cold as
Graffiti Alley. Hell yeah, I was in Graffiti Alley shooting some clips the other day with my homie in Cambridge.
That's who did my shit. Mash Cow did my shit. My other shit I got like before I went to prison. I was on some street shit.
What was the name again?
Mash Cow. MASHKA KW. No. MASHK0W or OW. I'm drunk.
I'm about to say 1090 on a scale 1 to 10. How that tequila got you right now?
Man, I'm out of there. I was out of there before I even jumped on the shit. Like I've been out of there. Like because when I got this shit tatted, bro, I did fucking 7 hours straight, like 2 days back to back.
Yeah, that shit crucial.
Yeah, nah, that shit wasn't no play. That shit was
Hey,
fucking frustrating.
will we ever get a Into Sentence podcast?
I was thinking about that, to be honest with you. I was thinking about popping off a podcast and just going over mad different shit and whatever. But it's like, so whatever I got time to do, you know what I'm saying? This shit be fucking like time consuming. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you put in mad work though. I salute, yo. You put in mad work.
Man, this shit be a lot of work, and a lot of people don't even know how much work goes into this. Like, I don't got nobody hired. I don't got nobody working for me. I do all my own editing. I do all my own thumbnails.
You need
I
a
do all
clips
my own
channel.
everything. I learned how to do everything, bro. Everything is done by me. There's nobody else that has anything to do with my channel. It's all me.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot
What's
of
up,
work.
yo? Salute. And it's popping off. Crazy. Almost
So
hitting the middle.
take a shot to that. Casamigos to
Almost
that.
hitting the middle.
I do it all by me.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that shit hard too, bro. I be like amateurs fuck with my videos. I don't know how to really do that shit.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Once you start doing Grand Theft Auto roleplay, whoever clips that's gonna go viral. I would try to get ahead of it. I would make I would make a clip channel. That way you would make money off of, because what's gonna happen is, if I don't know if you've seen Kodak Black lately, but he's been doing roleplay, and there's about 17 different channels that's clipped him, and they're all making about $10,000 a video. That's how viral it's going, bro.
Everybody be making money on off this shit, dog. Everybody, as long as you know what the fuck you doing, you gonna make some money on.
Facts.
One way or the other, it's the American way. If you ain't making
big
money,
fact.
you're a fucking douchebag.
Oh, look at that. 100,000.
That's crazy.
Fuck they talking about. Motherfuckers be saying this and that. Yeah, tell them to show 100,000. They still living with their grandmother. Stop
I
playing.
need to roll up another roll up.
Man,
That
I wish
shit's
I had
crazy.
something to smoke right now.
Yeah, bro. You gotta have. I don't know, man. When I drink, I be fiending for shit. So I be
Hey,
like, I got.
homie, I ain't far. I told you I ain't far. I got it in the job. I ain't far, and I got it in the job. You know what I'm saying?
I don't be smoking unless I'm drunk. To be honest with you.
Oh, you drunk as fuck, but you don't need to be smoking.
I don't smoke unless I'm drunk. Like once I'm drunk, I'll smoke. If I smoke first, I'll be too paranoid and shit. Like I don't like it.
Yeah, that's
It's
how I am.
funny
I
in my
can't
notes,
smoke.
bro. I have my whole questions if I ever had an interview with you, but one of the ones was Minor Mouse, bro, because he's still around. Is it surprising?
You said what?
Like Minor Mouse, bro. This motherfucker is still around. Like, how? How is a pedophile on YouTube?
He's accepted everywhere, bro. He's never gonna go
I don't
nowhere.
know, dog. It's like, people accept the bare minimum. Like if you go out and you fucking fight, people will be like, "Oh, he's a gangster. He'll fight. It don't even matter who you fucking win against. It's like, it's just the fact that you fought." So with Mike Mouse, the fact that he's in shape and this and that, whatever, it sells it to a lot of people. So a lot of people look past the allegations and this and that, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the streets one. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that.
I don't know what it is with him. I mean, I seen his paperwork one time, and it was saying that he fucked some girl on her period, whatever, and that shit looked crazy as hell. I don't even know if that shit was official, but it's like,
Jake, when you were at No Jumper, bro, you had somebody else's paperwork with you, right? And
I had Pinot paperwork.
You had Pinot's, but you had somebody else's too. No, listen, you had somebody else's paperwork too.
Whose paperwork I had?
I believe this is my theory. I might,
Shit, we're getting into theories.
I think you had Big U's paperwork because Wack 100 went on Clubhouse a week after that saying, I didn't even get that paper. I got that paper from the white boy. Y'all know who the white boy is.
You talking about? You said Big U?
Yeah, because Big U is, his company was getting paid by, Compton police or whatever. But it's a weird. I don't know.
When I went to No Jumper, I only had Pinot's paperwork with me. I didn't have nobody else shit. I didn't have nobody, no Big U, no none of that. White 100, none of that.
Oh, okay.
When I did No Jumper, I only had Pinot's paperwork with me. I ain't had nobody else shit.
What was that shit today that came out that Wack said something about Jay Prince got locked up, and then I saw something saying that it was a lie.
Yeah, Wack 100 said Jay Prince, I guess, got locked up behind the Quavo shit.
Yeah.
And then Jay Prince posted a video saying that shit cap. I don't even know, though, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, shit get tricky. When it comes to the industry, shit get real tricky. Like, there's certain people that'll hit you up, and there's certain people that'll be like, "Yo, we got this much for you to not say nothing about this situation." Or we got this much for you to say this and whatever. Shit get tricky, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, a lot of motherfuckers be willing to pay for shit that's like whatever opinion going out there. But I'm gonna be real, like, nothing on my screen popped up with Jay Prince. Like, my computer monitor right now, like, I can't bring up nothing with Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the fuck happened with Jay Prince and the situation, but more or less the situation is, I guess Jay Prince was talking about it and it blew up as far as the Migos like trying to get involved and this and that, to figure out what the fuck went on. And really what went on is homie got smacked. You know what I'm saying? Like, homie got killed during the situation, and they just trying to get to the bottom of how did that play out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, shit fucked up. I ain't gonna cap. Shit really fucked up. Cause that's like the end of the Migos type shit.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely not linking up ever again.
Nah, hell nah.
Well,
They already got
we had
pressure.
another Brooklyn drill rapper. He got jammed for murder today. Nas I forget the abbreviations after Nas.
Nas, EBK, yeah, he got hit for a body.
That's probably a 1090 video coming, right? When are we getting a new video, man?
Man, I don't know. Whenever the fuck I feel like it, to be real.
They're waiting.
I'm just enjoying life right now, bro. Like I'm literally like, you gotta think, bro. Like when I started making money, I wasn't spending money, you know. So it's like I made so much bread and haven't spent it that it's like now I'm finally able to spend it like on a new place and a new setup and a new this and a new that. Like I ain't really been dropping no bread on nothing. So it's like I just been stacking hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's like now I'm finally starting to drop bread. So it's like once I feel situated and I jump back in the shit, I'm gonna jump back in full throttle. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be all in, whatever videos, whatever this and that the people are requesting, whatever. I'm gonna be all in for it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people really try to take me out the game with the Boston Richie shit, but that shit ain't about nothing.
You need to come back with a video. Still out here.
So it's like once I slide back with, you know,
yeah,
hanging the fuck out and got the whole situation set up.
Yeah.
Pop back with a raw ass video, whether it's Nas, EBK, or whoever else, and just start exploding. You know, like a million subscribers is only like 6 months away.
Hell
that
yeah.
ain't even that far away, and that's really the biggest accomplishment for me.
I
is
seen a
hitting
big
million subscribers.
The academics helped, I think, and not saying that you're already big, obviously before academics, but going on academics. There's a lot of nerds over there, and I think, bro, didn't you get like 100,000 subs from just going over there?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know how many subs I got from going over there, but it's like anytime you collab with somebody, there's gonna be benefits, and there's gonna be like the opposite, you know. So it's like
the good and the bad.
Whoever fuck with you gonna flock with you. Whoever ain't gonna fuck with you gonna stand on the side. But you know, shout out to academics, because it's like academics opened up his platform for me to speak my piece on and, you know, give my opinion on shit and stand on shit, you know, because academics, like at the same time, people could look at it like, oh, he was trying to play you and he was trying to really X you out to begin with. But as long as you stand on your shit, you stand on your business, it's like it ain't like that. So, you know, academics open up his platform for me the same way Fresh and Fit did, the same way a lot of people did. And, you know, as long as I stand on business and stand on what I'm stepping on, people are going to rock with it. People are going to fuck with it. People are going to, you know, whatever, until it turns into what it turns into. So I'm already over 900,000 subscribers. It ain't going to take much to get to 1 million. And once I get to 1 million, I'm going to be honest with you. That's my biggest goal right now as a person. Not
Hell
even
yeah.
a YouTuber or as a this and that. As a
Another
person.
These next few videos should put it over the top. Should do it.
That's my biggest goal right now, is having that million subscriber plaque next to my 100,000 subscriber plaque, and just being able to put those two together and be like, yo, I really accomplished something after prison and after so much destruction and after so much killing and after so much pain. I really accomplished something. And that's major to me.
Bro, I remember when you had.
that's huge, bro.
I remember when you had 100. I remember before 100K, but when you had 100K and you were talking about like, oh, like 1 million is not like impossible. You 10% there, and then now you damn near there. So that's like crazy, cause bro, I mean, I'm sure all of us been watching you since the first video after the death interview, and it's crazy to see like how far you done came.
No, that's a fact, bro, and that's how I be feeling. It's like, damn, like, you know, there's nothing more like I'll take so much time off from doing a video. People be like, "Yo, where you at? Why you ain't doing nothing? Why you ain't this and that?" And I'll do a video, and I ain't done a video in a month, and people will be there. They'll be there for me. Like, yo, like we here, we this, we that, and that's support.
They rocking
That
with you,
support
bro.
right there, it just pushes me so far mentally, bro. Cause you know, like I be going through it. You know what I'm saying?
We all do. We human.
A lot of people don't admit to it, but I be going through it mentally, and
Hell yeah.
just to have that little piece of people really rocking with me, it pushes me to the next level. It pushes me to, dang, people really fuck with me. People really relying on my, like this and that, and I'm gonna just continue to do what I do. Like it really helps you go through to the next level, and it really brings you to the fact that your imagination is so empowering to so many other people, and that's what really wants to get me involved with helping other people and telling people to keep pushing forward and keep doing this and that, because their support is what keeps me going, and they don't even know it. I feel like they don't even know it, bro. Like I'll meet somebody in person, they'll be like, "Yo, I fuck with you," and I'll be like, "You don't really know how hard you fuck with me, bro, because I was ready to give up everything. And you telling me this right now is really keeping me from giving up everything."
Hell yeah, you gotta
I appreciate that shit. I love that shit, bro.
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
shake your hand and I'm gonna whatever you know what I'm saying? Just because of that shit. And that shit means everything.
Bro, I remember
Oh,
you
yeah.
said that you almost didn't do the deaf interview because like for this and that reason, and then you were just like, fuck it, bro. Like imagine that's crazy though. You just like fuck it,
That's a
I'ma
fact.
do it.
That's a fact. I almost didn't do the death interview because I was too almost scared of the population. And then I was like, imagine what my homies would think of me if I didn't take the opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really the reason I did it. Imagine what my homies would think of me if I didn't take the opportunity. So I did it. And I
Yo,
became bigger than anybody would have thought I would have become bigger than.
great power, great responsibility. Shit's lit.
Yeah. Shout out to you. Shout out to Death for opening the doors for a lot of people. A lot of people that
Facts. Shout
didn't.
out to Death.
That
Bro,
didn't
I used
take
to
the
watch his
opportunity. A lot
shit
of people that
at
did.
work. That shit used to get me through work. So like that's all I used to do, watch his interviews. And then when I saw yours, like I don't know, I related to a lot because being a white dude, around, certain types of people. I never was in a gang or none of that shit though. Or
Facts.
went to prison or none of that, but I just related. Cause in Youngstown it's like, I mean, I was in Florida for a little bit, but it's kind of the same shit.
Well, I think a lot
Well,
of us can all relate on different
Florida,
levels. You
you
know
get a
what I'm
lot of
saying?
white people that are like, that are like part of good homes, and then they just start exploring. I talked about this in an interview. A lot of my homies were rich as hell, bro. People talk about millionaires, bro. A lot of my friends were millionaires, bro.
Man, it just be like you got so many people that's like from money, not from money,
Yup.
collabing. And it's like, where do we all fit in? So
Yep.
it's like, if you ain't from money, you gotta really show like respect through violence. And it's like, if you from money, you don't gotta do all that. But if you from bread, like you really gotta show pain. So for me, when I got locked up behind the wall, I got slashed, I got stabbed, I got all type of shit. And then I was doing shit to other people. And when I started doing shit to other people, that's when, I get confinement time and start thinking upon it. I'm just thinking for 30 days straight. Like I stabbed somebody, bro. I put metal in somebody. Like I felt their bones. I felt them screaming for their mama while their mama got cancer. I felt this, I felt that. And it would fuck with me. It would fuck with my head like, damn, why was I doing what I was doing? I could have been doing this and I could have been doing that. And they come home and they doing some shit and they get themselves killed. And I feel less bad about it, but I feel bad about it. And it just fucks with you. It's hard to understand how things play out when you don't have control over how things play out. And at the same time, everybody on YouTube is they're easy to judge you. because it's easier to judge somebody than look at yourself. It's easier to look at somebody else's problems than look at your problems. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of
Yes.
my biggest regrets
Judge
in prison.
gotta
Like
understand.
I had a huge regret. I extorted somebody in prison whose mother had cancer. Now I didn't give a fuck at the time. I don't give a fuck about that bitch having cancer. I want money. I want coffee cakes. I want biscuits. I want whatever
Coffee
you
case.
got. And you know, once I think about the situation after the fact, I feel horrible. Cause my aunt had cancer. So now I'm thinking about it like, what if that was my aunt going through that? What if that was this? What if that was that? And you know, I can't take back that pain that I caused on somebody. I can't take back. I just gotta hold on to it. I gotta accept it for what it is. I gotta deal with it myself, and that it hurts.
What if you seen that person like on the street? Like
I'd hurt, bro. I'd hurt.
would you speak to him about it or like
Yeah, I'd tell him I apologize, bro. I'm sorry.
that's
I'm sorry.
some real shit though, but at the time you had to do what you had to do.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing at that time, bro.
That's growth, though.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I wanted to be gangster in the eyes of everybody else. I didn't realize what type of pain I was causing you. I didn't realize the type of pain I was causing your fucking mother. My aunt got cancer before I got out of prison. I didn't know what type of pain I was causing myself. I apologize. I'm sorry, genuinely. If you can accept that, I appreciate it. If not, I understand. But I'm gonna keep pushing forward no matter what. You know, I can't blame you if you don't accept me. But I understand if you don't accept me, and I just gotta keep pushing. I can't let that shit fucking eat me up inside. My aunt got cancer. Your mother got cancer. They both dying. It's fucked up, and we both in here together. Your mother dying and my aunt dying, and we fucking both in here together, bro. And the situations done brought us against each other, and I can't do nothing to fucking reciprocate the situation. It's fucked up. I'm sorry. But, you know, I gotta live with the decisions that I made, bro. I gotta live with it. If I made you a victim,
Maybe
I gotta live
you
with it.
come to peace with that. Maybe you could chop it up with them. Maybe you could make it right. You never know. You know what I mean?
See, to be honest with you, I never came to peace with it. It's still fucked up because I don't know who he is in real life. I haven't gotten in contact with him.
shit,
You know
I'm
what
sure
I'm
you can
saying?
find his paperwork and his motherfucking address and
So
shit.
the
But
shit's still
sometimes
open.
I'll
The
make it make
shit,
peace
this
with
shit
yourself,
still,
brother.
this shit still hurts, you
It's
know. But
making
at least for the
yourself.
people that's watching, they know that I'm trying to make it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know that I'm trying to make it right. They know that I'm trying to fix the situation. Cause I got homies that's still smacking shit right now, getting picked up for murders and shit. I'm like, damn, dog, you didn't even how to do that shit. You know? We could have been millionaires together. You don't want to smack this dude and turn it into a whole nother fucking situation. It's just
I
it's
see,
hard,
though.
bro. It's hard, bro. It's hard being the one that makes it. It's hard, bro. You think about suicide, you think about all type of shit, cause you the one. You the fucking one, bro.
I was just talking to my brother Ben about that. I lost my older brother to suicide, and me and my my little brother Ben, we were just talking about that. That's just hard. All the weight being on your shoulders, that's a lot to carry. Like I
Man,
got
that shit
tattoo, the
hard, bro.
on my shoulders, just carrying a man carrying the world on his shoulders. It's like how I feel. Like I got the world on my shoulders sometimes. You know what I mean? All the weight's on me.
I said that in my community post like a while back ago about that shit.
That's how it is. That's how it was with me. Like all the shit I put my mom through, like I fucked her up forever. You know what I'm saying? With anxiety and everything.
That shit is so hard. That shit is so hard to recover from, but once you have
Yeah.
the understanding that you can recover from it and you can do what you can do, the conversations and the I appreciate you and the this and that.
Goes a
Tell
long way.
somebody that was rocking with you the whole time that you ain't even appreciate when they was rocking with you. You know what, Auntie? I appreciate you. I love you forever. You never let me go. You, even though I fucked up so many times, you never let me go. I love you forever. I'm sorry I put you through this. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry I put you through this.
That's
I
grown
had to
man.
learn this shit myself. I had to figure it out myself. I had to go the hard way to do this. This fucking influence, whatever it is, bro. Sometimes we gotta learn through shit the hard way. You know, and once we learn it, that's what makes you the OG. Once you able to tell somebody else, hey, listen, I did
Yep.
it, and now I'm telling you, this is the way to go. If you don't if you don't go that way, I can't stop you from going that way. I can't stop you from being a righteous person. I can't stop you from being a this and that, but this is the way to go. And if you go another way, that's what fate decided for you. But I can tell you through past experience, this is the way you want to go. And that's just how it is, bro.
Yeah, you've grown a lot, man. You've definitely grown a lot.
Definitely. And that's the most important thing is
It
growth.
says, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro,
I'm
I
gonna
think it's
I'm gonna wrap this up.
Hey,
Shout
yo,
out to chat. Appreciate
good looking out.
everybody.
shout out to 1090 Jake coming through, bro.
Yeah, big shout out to 1090.
Chevy,
If y'all
good
want to
looking
hang out,
for having us all, brother. You already know.
yeah, definitely, no
Oh.
doubt, bro, for sure.
Yo,
Anytime.
1090, pull up to the YouTube streets sometimes, man.
Yes,
Chop
you
it up
gotta
with
come
us.
to the YouTube streets now.
Have a good night, yo.
Yeah, we'll
Keep
set
your
it
head
up.
up, yo. Keep
Let's
your
set
head
that
up.
up, Zev.
All right, bro.
Keep
Hey,
your head
have a
up,
good night.
1090.
All right, y'all. Young